Hello and welcome to Season 2 of Failed Save!
Oh my god!
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
I know, this is the musical episode. No! Oh my god.
Oh.
Here we go.
It might happen, though. You never know.
It
Okay,
might.
hi.
Gotta go.
My name is Vince Cass, and I will be your dungeon master for this campaign. This is episode 1 of Season 2, or just episode 13 of our show, and is titled The Benefactor. We're using the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition game system in my homebrew setting, Boros, and are complemented by a wonderful cast of heroes. Let's meet them.
Okay, so who can see the actual overlay? It starts with Abria.
I can't. Oh, so Abria's first.
Do we
Okay,
want
well then fuck
Bria's
it.
first? Unless you want to go with me first and then go around.
You know what?
Sure.
We'll go with Abria
Okay,
first
Cass.
because it is my honor to welcome the newest member of the Failed Save cast, our beloved half-elf who definitely knows how to smoke correctly, Fess!
Yay!
I should have done like a teaser video for the release of just me being a cool kid smoking in the corner.
Well, tell us who you are, yeah.
Hi, I'm Abria Iyengar, and I guested once, and then I made them keep me.
There
There was a lot of really just upsetting letters sent. Like, bring me up.
Really, we begged her to be on this show. Let's be honest.
Literally.
Stop! No! I want to make it sound like I cyberbullied you into this.
I like how
Better.
she, without even knowing, she was like, no, stop.
No, oh my God.
Wait, I didn't even.
Well, we're very, very excited to have you. I know Fess is a beloved guest on this show, and it's fun to have you as a permanent part of the cast.
Thanks for
And
having me.
who else do we have in this delightful party?
I think I'm next. I'm Xander Genre, and I'm going to be playing Bora, my Furbolg paladin. And while I use he, him pronouns tonight, I'm going to be using she, her when I'm using my character.
And hi, I'm Sage Ryan, and I play Dazzle, your fallen Azamar warlock, and we both use she, her pronouns.
Is that me?
That's
Sure.
you.
Do it. Hi, I'm Kaylee Bray, and I play Ella Britt, your Turtle Death Cleric. And this is Cornbread.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, we have pets. Oh, shit.
Oh, right.
The pets are dead. Oh, no.
Oh,
Maybe.
we're all
Wait,
dead.
We'll see. We'll
do
find
I not
out.
do I not have cornbread? I forgot that I was dead.
Quick, cornbread.
You can certainly check for cornbread when we come live, when we
Cool,
come
I'll
up on the
check
episode.
cornbread.
Cornbread.
Oh
Roll
my
for
God, did you
cornbread.
guys die? How embarrassing.
Oh, no.
Genuinely, it was like
It was
super embarrassing.
so embarrassing.
I
Oh,
blew
no.
up.
All right, who's next?
That's me. Hi, I'm Gina DeVivo. No, wrong show.
Ah!
And I'm playing Murray tonight. I use she, her pronouns, but Murray is a he, him. He is our tiefling paladin, lawful old, lovely boy. And I missed
Fantastic.
him.
I refuse to be laid off. Hi, I'm Anthony Carboni, and I play Chirp Burbington, honest, forthright, and pious Aarakocra monk. And
All
we
right.
are both he, him.
Can I just really quickly, I know we have a show to do, but I want to point out my favorite thing that Xander does. When other people are talking, Xander looks so happy. He goes, and you nod the whole time other people are introducing themselves. Like,
Look
you
at
just
me.
have, you
It
just
is,
have
it is the
face-
cutest shit.
You just have the face of, yes, you're doing
He's
it.
like, that's my friend.
You look at us like you're proud of us while we
I'm
introduce
so proud
ourselves.
of all of you. Oh, my God.
Oh, you guys.
The whole time, like every time somebody's like, and I use she, her pronouns, you're like,
You do.
You do. Go get him.
Which I also forgot to say. Both me and my character use she, her pronouns, and I'm garbage.
I also forgot to say,
Use
Sage.
That's okay.
I use Garbo trash pronouns.
yeah, both me and my
Yeah.
character identify as trash, to be fair, but
And on the note of Fess's Fess, Bria's character, she will be joining us at a comedically appropriate moment later on in the episode. It'll be quick though, don't worry.
Bye, losers. No, I'm cool just posting and watching. This is great for me.
And remember, all you watching at home, in true failed save tradition, you can tell the story just as much as our players can. We have a series of donation tiers allowing you to do everything from granting rerolls, making something thick, providing a bullshit scroll to a player, confessional cams, and more. They're all on the overlay somewhere, so have fun with that. And for one final announcement before we eventually get the show started, for this season, we at Failed Save are delightfully partnered with Roll20. We are very happy to have them on board and to integrate their full suite of kick-ass TTRPG tech into our show, which you'll be seeing just a taste of tonight. But in the meantime, I think we should recap.
I don't remember literally a single thing about this show.
I forgot I died.
I am
Puppets,
Verb,
right?
and that's
The
what I
events
know.
of season 1 of our wonderful show are too varied and absurd to fully reiterate here, but you can indeed find them as the soon-to-be-released introductory episode of our about-to-be-arriving podcast told from the viewpoint of Philemon. But for now, yes.
If you've ever wanted that voice just on repeat, just fed directly
For
into
minutes
your
Had
and
ear.
Philemon
Hey.
ASMR the whole thing.
Recording that has been 1 hour of me talking in that voice straight.
Oh no.
It's exceptional. However, let's recap our last episode, the final episode of season 1, which is episode 12 of our adventure. It all began outside of the Kazuric capital city of Beznost, having just helped Za reclaim her treasured pelt and beset by specters, skeletons, ghosts of Omni horses, and a very spooky campsite. The group wisely decided to just sleep it off. Things always seem to work themselves out by morning. Passing the outer farmsteads and crafts houses, the party noticed an unusually high military presence, no doubt thanks to Deriza's rebellion. At the great gates, their walls towering 40 feet high, the party lied and schemed their way in by relating to the working class guards. Once within the city, the party realized they're only in one massive outer ring of the city, not Bossing Say, with an even taller wall and inner ring beyond, perhaps an hour's brisk walk inwards. This was clearly not the heart of the city, and though its clear and well-known cruelty was plainly evident in its treatment of its half-elf population. Philemon chimed in, informing the group of an old acquaintance who would know about the movements of the Kusai, name of Gaelira Kimenor, and offered to take them to her old home. Of course, upon arriving, it was simply an empty lot. After all, a lot can happen in a few hundred years. Thankfully, it turned out she had simply moved 1 block away. This small shift of property nonetheless kicking off a turf war in her neighborhood, but that's a whole other story. One ghost of guy later, the party was knocking on her door, and were shortly treated to an ancient and very sassy old elven woman who recognized Philemon immediately, inviting everyone in, pouring them very old tea, and chatting up a storm with the entire group, stopping only to fangirl over Asmeridian, and dropping a hint she had met someone related to Bora. She eventually led the party to her secret and magically concealed rooftop spy center, The Hub. 360 degrees of scrying panels, secret views into every nook and cranny of the city, and many that were countries or continents away. Chirp was incensed, but was still totally going to make use of her services. Gaelira said she had picked up some movements by the Kusai of late, and that if they were planning to make a move on the artifact, then the fastest way in would be through the underground of the palace. She warned Philemon not to make the same mistake as last time, as she bid all of you goodbye, and you set off for the inner ring. Inside the inner ring, the party saw the true splendor of Beznost. The city was incredible. All manner of elegant architecture, carved reliefs, impossibly detailed textiles and other fineries adorned the absolutely massive capital. What once began a millennia past as a small agricultural village had become one of the greatest cities on the continent. But while it spared no expense in its gilded facade, the people were no better off for it. Like Chenik, the social disparities of Beznost were plain as day. And where the former at least attempted to make the servitude of the half-elves look better than it was, Beznost held no such illusion. It seemed even to revel in its own cruelty. Ultimately, the group found their way into an underground drainage culvert and worked their way towards the palace underground. Breaching the ceiling into the lower levels of the palace, they found themselves in a room that had been kept sealed for over 500 years, a vast tomb with dozens of sarcophagi. Written in an older dialect of Common upon the sealed interior were the words, "The Crypt of the Magialum." For all their fortunes and portents, they could not predict their ultimate fate. Every sarcophagus was occupied save for one, the one that had been intended for Philemon. He then explained to the group the ultimate fate of the Magialum and the regrettable role he played. He told them of his very first ever vision of the cliffside by the sea and how he was able to predict the Magialum's fall when even they could not. Chirp saw what he swore was the visage of Silas upon a coffin, but it may have been just his mind playing tricks on him. But the party breached the doors out of the crypt and found themselves in the lower levels of the palace. Before them, amidst a pile of dead soldiers, a shipping crate bearing the prize they've sought all this while, the doll. Picking it up, the artifact dissolved within Dazzle's hands, and a dome of energy encased them, with Philemon standing just beyond its border. He bid his solemn farewell to the group and reminded Ella of the gift given her by Kifo, and that she needed to make the right choice. The party was bodily transported. All around them, purple energy swirled, and from the darkness, a voice. One the party has come to know too well, Losha. It appeared almost as though she had grown several feet. Her eyes pulsed with an iridescent purple energy, and waves of power radiated off of her. It was to be a fight. But Losha had been granted a hitherto unknown command of the artifact and its power, and was far too much for the party. Bit by bit, she cut into them until there was little life left. As they bled out, losing consciousness and feeling death taking them, Ella made a crucial decision, crushing the gift from Kifo in her hands, and realizing that somewhere, a powerful entity had taken notice of their plight. That said, life drained from their bodies, and one by one they each took their final breath. Until, that is, they realized that somehow, somewhere, they were still conscious and together. Their bodies felt, well, not like bodies at all. They were in some very plain place, something like a cell, and not alone. A drow woman sat at the other end, addressing the group, asking them the year, and introducing herself. Then, the door of the cell swung open, and they all heard a booming voice announce, "Next!" And that is where you all find yourselves, in this plain cell. The young drow woman sitting opposite you, who identified herself as Nizana Vryn. She waves at you all and says, "Well, good luck in there."
All right, Chirp, you know the deal. Come on. And I'm going to start looking around for a spoon.
I hate arraignment court.
I'm going to start looking around for things that I can dig with and call Chirp over to help. We've got a routine.
You're looking for a spoon.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm looking for a spoon.
Dazzle, I don't think we have enough time. We just got called. We're first on the docket.
I can dig very quickly.
I know, I've seen. It's very impressive, but
Thank you.
unfortunately, I think we've been called.
I'm sorry, darling, sweetheart. What was your name? Man?
Nizana?
Oh wow, because we're from the same place. I'm gonna get into your accent real quick.
I mean, we're from the same part of the world, sweetheart. Like, yeah, we all talk like this.
Okay. So what you said? Good luck. What happens in there again?
Well, it's kind of different for everybody. For me, usually they just send me back, or I get carted off to one of the other dimensions where I then got to find my way. But it's all just, these folks here are mostly just bureaucrats. It's all just, it's red tape. It's not easy to get through, just time consuming and a bit of a bother, but I feel like y'all can get through unscathed.
Arraignment court?
You're saying we could probably take them?
Depends on your colloquial meaning of the term take 'em.
Yeah.
What do you think she means?
I mean, if you're looking to fight the other dimensional bureaucrats and battle your way out of death, well, then I do indeed wish you good luck.
Yeah, was she being
Are we winking hard enough? Are we winking hard enough?
Right.
I think that sounds like
I think we are from different time periods because I'm not picking up on like the subtleties here. Yeah, no, it's dusty in here. I got shit in my face too. Yeah,
I wouldn't call anything.
The noise really helps. It's finally coming through. Thank you for that.
Okay, so you're saying we don't have a chance?
I don't know what your chances of what are, because you know what, you're going to be judged. You're going to be weighed, you're going to be measured, and they're going to decide where you're going to go.
I'm ready. Is there actual red tape? I don't like sticky things.
I hate being weighed and measured in the afterlife because you have to be lighter than one feather, and I'm entirely made of feathers.
Oh, no, you see
no,
that?
You're not. I don't think you have feathers right now, do you?
Yes, of course I do. We're dead.
Oh, right.
Feathers in life, feathers in death.
Still weighs a ton.
All right.
Stand up.
Okay, let's go. I follow Murray.
I've been ready to be dead for a long time.
Well, I don't know.
So
if
are you
that's-
all heading out of the cell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to check for cornbread on our way out there too, as I'm realizing that.
Yeah, totally. So are the rest of you also checking for your various pets?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So I'd say looking around, checking your bags, checking even around the cell. The first thing you notice is that there is a distinct lack. You see, I'm looking around the cell right now. Oh, I'm acting it out.
Ooh.
There's a distinct. Man, fuck all y'all. There is a distinct lack of pets in this room right now.
Oh. Yay, they're still alive. Oh, they're not with us.
They probably went
Unless
to
the
pet
pet
heaven.
afterlife is different.
Don't
They
do
found
that.
their way back before.
Oh my God, are we going to spend this episode trying to find pet heaven?
Oh no.
All right.
Oh, pet hell.
I'm walking up to the end of
Hell.
the cell and going, take me to pet heaven. I demand to see our noodle.
I'm very worried about cornbread, but I'm sure that he's fine.
You know who could probably help us? The people that called our number.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like plot. Let's go.
That might be where the rails are. Hang on, let's go look.
Well, I hear y'all can go wherever you want. It's really just up to you what
Great.
you want to
So
do.
I lean into the
Ooh.
drow and I go, what do you know about getting to pet heaven from here?
You know what?
I'm
Funny
just-
enough, not being a pet myself, I've never been, but I'm sure it's a wonderful place. That is, unless of course they all wound up in pet hell, which is not
That
great.
exists?
Is that far from here?
Are we? This is where we decide if we go to hell.
Are
Oh.
we in pet
This
hell?
is it's like a between. It's like the crossroads of all those various realms.
Okay,
Like a
well.
Pet purgatory.
Oh no, we're all gonna get split up. That's such a bummer. Chirp and I are going to hell, and Bora is not.
Oh, I was
I
employee
I
of the
love that
month.
one of us has a
It's almost
direct
like-
goodness.
Look, the rest of you, who knows? Like, I haven't seen your case files, but we do know that Bora's going to heaven.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow.
That
true.
Bora's going to heaven. I feel
Almost
like
like
Ella and
Dazzle read
Murray
my
are
notes
great.
ahead of time.
I feel like Ella and Murray are kind of a gray, like a little gray area there, but like Chirp and I.
I'm salmon.
But you have gray hair, don't you? Sweetie?
Next.
Oh,
Okay, we hear you next.
All right, fine.
Wonderful.
go.
So
This may or may
Exiting-
not affect their decision is us being late.
this is us
exiting
walking,
the
right?
open cell. There we go. Yeah, just like the puppet show.
Just like the puppet
You
show.
find yourselves in a long hallway
so many
replete.
trained actors on this show. I love it.
You find all yourselves in a long hallway replete with what could only be called waiting rooms. Each lobby of different design, much like yours, but some very elegant. In contrast from your plain bare-walled cell, some of these waiting areas are very nice, luxurious even, each with a closed door and people waiting their turn. The voice continues to boom down the hallways, beckoning to you, and the hallways seem to be going on almost forever. You pass one waiting room after another for what feels like hours until something finally different catches
can't-
your eye.
I cannot believe heaven is Kazirek. This sucks.
I'm gonna like pop my wings out as big and intimidating as possible.
Just scraping the walls.
Yeah.
One of the doors to one of the waiting rooms is slightly off of its hinges. It's askew, and a sickly energy radiates from within a dense
We choose to
purple
ignore it and go to
fog
pet heaven.
Okay.
rolling out of it, but something familiar about it calls to you.
Familiar how?
Familiar how?
Familiar.
Familiar how?
Yeah. Do you
Familiar.
mean because I've been sick before?
Familiar less like you recognize, like I've seen that purple fog before, and more like there's a presence that you're familiar with, like a presence of someone that you know.
Oh, I want
In
to
a
check
fun
it
way.
out.
Wait, is that where lotion is?
I guess
Oh,
Murray's
do we
gonna
all wait? Do we
see.
all feel
Is
that? Or is it
it,
just
let's
for-
find out. Is
I
it a
think Murray
happy
just barged in
familiar?
there.
Oh,
It's a warm familiar. It's not a bad
Great.
familiar.
I
Oh,
like
the
being
bad
warm. What's back here?
Well, peeking into the room,
Is this
Uh,
pet heaven?
You find yourselves, whoever's peeking in there, peering into what was once perhaps a nice waiting room and only
do like a
recently
Scooby-Doo.
occupied.
Yeah, we're doing like the Three Stooges. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And this place is only very recently occupied, it appears, by a recently deceased, although time does work a bit differently here. The whole space, that said, has been taken over by this sickly purple substance crawling like a fungus along the walls, the floor, the ceiling like a blight. Within the room, just as your eyes focus to the darkness, silhouetted within the fog, you very briefly see a figure with its back to you, looming in stature, clad in a long coat and turning to look at you with maroon goggles just as it vanishes before your eyes. That said, at the center of this room, all of this, there is another humanoid form, unmoving and completely covered in the fungal ick. But one particular thing stands out, sticking out from the muck, a very familiar smoking pipe.
Hey.
What does everyone do?
Oh no! So do they look incapacitated?
Like literally covered completely in the fungus stuff.
Bora's gonna look down. Is her magic working in this realm? Does it seem like?
I mean, you're getting some sparks. Yeah, you feel some tingles.
So she immediately moves forward, and you can see that her hands start to glow with healing energy, and she
Oh,
plows
you don't know
forward.
where that's been, Bora. No.
and just sticks her hand
We
in
know a
the
little bit where it's been.
mound.
Ooh, Nelly. I want you to roll me a either Arcana or Religion, not for like whether or not it works. Let's see what happens.
Sure.
Oh, good.
Sure. Okay.
And I'm sorry, Vince, I missed a little bit. There was a figure with maroon goggles in the room that disappeared. Is that what happened?
Literally, right as your eyes adjusted, you saw this almost trench-coated figure with maroon goggles that just flipped out of your vision right as you focused on it. But the body on the ground is still there.
It was
Okay.
Spider-Man Noir.
It's a 12 for Arcana.
Okay, you know what? This is gonna be exciting. So you plunge your hands directly into that fungal goo, that very sticky lichen. And and how many points of healing do you want to dump in there?
Because I can see like a humanoid form in there,
Yeah.
right? So let's do 10 points.
Okay, cool. That's fine. So you dump 10 points, which I believe is enough to cure like a couple of afflictions as well, because you can
Yes.
burn chunks of 5 to cure
Mhm.
like a disease or something.
Yeah. so I'll do
Nice.
2.
Okay. So good. So you funnel that power in there, and you see the fungus, the ick, beginning to flake and crack and slough off of this. What you can now tell is a woman beneath all of that. And as you do so, you feel a little bit of a response from this muck, which seems to almost have an intent of its own. And you take just 1 point of damage as it
Ooh.
singes you a little bit. But
Oh.
the muck does come off, revealing the now revived and sputtering form of Bess!
Oh.
Whoa! Oh my gosh!
Hi-
Even
hi.
covered in lichen, she looks so cool.
Are you okay?
Hi. Oh, what are you? Why? Hi. Hello.
You
Hi,
made the
Fess.
room warm.
I don't
Yeah, Murray
know
came in because it was warm.
what
You
that
have a
means.
very warm energy.
Murray, how are you?
I'm well. Looks like you died with us.
Yeah, bad news.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
we're
Wow,
there?
We're just gonna spring that on her.
And on that note, right as Fess realizes that she's actually deceased, we have a confessional for Fess.
Whoa! Thrown into the deep end.
So, yeah. Okay, well, if I'm being super honest with myself, I didn't think that death was going to be how that went. I was trying out some cool new smoke circles, and everything just got real woozy, and then I woke up here. So Well, I'm happy to see everyone again. Bora is wonderful, and I'm going to braid her hair. Murray, honestly, I expected to see here, being dead first, but I honestly, they're a bunch of chuckle fucks, but I'm generally happy to see them. That's fine. This is fine. I am fine. Oh, God.
And boy, I should tell you all that these other dimensional planes are quite a confusing place. Overlays just swap before your eyes. It's all just, it's really something incredible. That said, though, we do have 2 bullshit scrolls to dish out right now, both for Fess and Ella, who feel some new, profound, and possibly horrible power coming over them. Fess, all of your dreams are now replaced with visions of killing a specific person you have not met yet, which we will resolve when you next dream.
That's very exciting.
And Ella, you get the wholesome one. You now know the birthday of anyone you touch.
Do you want to trade?
That's lovely.
I want that in real life.
Same.
It'd be very useful. Well, great. So Fess is living in among you. What are you all getting up to right now?
Y'all, we are late.
Yeah, Fess, we're going to
What are we
arraignment.
late?
Come with us. We're getting
have to go
arraigned
to
for
court.
death.
Hold on. Are you I don't know how to say this, but I'm not necessarily sure if our souls are being judged, if I want to throw my lot in with you all.
That's fair.
Hey, that's totally fair.
Here, you and
might,
Bora
but-
can go first. if you
Yeah.
want.
Maybe we
Yeah.
should all be leeching off Bora.
Okay, I have an idea. I have
yeah.
an idea. So here's what we'll do: is we'll sort into groups, right? So we'll send Bora and Fess first to butter them up, and then we'll send Ella and Murray, who are kind of in the middle, and then Chirp and I will go.
Point, Dazzle and I will have found a way out of here.
Exactly.
Let us know where Pet Heaven is. Just leave a trail.
Of course.
You got it.
Bora's been sort of picking the lichen off of Fess and trying to get her as presentable. Do you remember what happened to you? Why did you end up here?
Honestly, I'm not super sure. I'm on. You guys seem way better adjusted to the idea of being dead.
Oh, well.
We kind of chose to be dead, honestly.
We also saw it coming for a
Yeah.
long time.
Wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
There are different realities, kind of, and maybe realms. It's complicated.
And we had to choose to die because Ella has some pact with some death people, and I exploded.
Also, if it wasn't Losha, it was going to be somebody I owe money to. I had a
Losha.
year left at best.
There.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Losha is the one who killed us.
Yeah.
I had
Sort
a
of.
birthday.
You did have a
Yeah.
birthday.
Oh wait,
100,
I know
didn't
when
he?
your birthday is, Murray.
Oh, touch me.
Totally normal thing to say.
Somebody give that.
Hey, friend, I know when your birthday is. Ooh, touch me.
Touch me.
That was me yesterday.
Reach out and touch Murray. Great. So I assume we're eventually leaving the fungal cell, but what is your
We can
plan?
get out of here.
What is your plan going forward?
Yeah, I think Bora and Fess are sort of taking the lead, and we're heading down this corridor of where we're being called.
And
Just
so
sorta
are
heading
you
to court?
are you breaking away from the party, kind of leaving them back at the cell?
Not breaking away.
No, we're all
just
sort of walking, I think. We're just letting them go ahead.
Yeah.
distant.
You're kind of in front.
Throwing cool vibes out at first.
Right, right.
Perfect,
Cool
awesome.
vibe.
Cool
That
vibes.
compliment sandwich that Chirp talks about.
Exactly.
Just starting with the good, and then you won't care what's in the sandwich after that.
We don't have another bun for the sandwich, unfortunately.
Great. Well then,
It's
yeah,
an
proceeding.
open-faced compliment
I don't
sandwich.
really understand how food. Yeah.
It's more like a compliment cupcake, if you really think about it. We got the frosting up top, and then the rest of it is.
Oh, and then the not so good part under it. Great.
We have a lot of
Chirp is the
DM. We have a
rapper.
lot of metaphors about what kind of food this is right now. You
We're
just
just
cut
gonna
us
cycle
off
through them
whenever
the whole time. It's
whenever
just-
we're at court.
yeah.
Well, you're at court.
Oh,
that's a bummer.
Well,
And that's how I died.
proceeding down the hallway, you eventually do find yourselves before long in a great chamber resembling a sort of other dimensional courthouse. At the front, a great podium behind which is what one could only assume is the judge.
Make it thick.
Massive. I know. Trust me. It's coming.
No, but make it thick.
Make it think.
I saw it too. A
But
great,
hey,
massive creature of 1,000 eyes and arms, looking simultaneously through hundreds of documents as a dozen or so of its eyes focus on all of you. And thanks to, oh my God, the person's name is Thickums. Thanks to Thickums, the judge is now.
You were saying the judge's name was Thickums.
Name it after the
person who
judge.
donated.
Oh,
God damn
right.
it, the judge's name is Thickums now.
The Honorable Judge Thickums.
and Thickums
All
lives up.
rise for Judge Thickum.
Oh, I'm already there. Thickums lives up to their name, just being an absolute, just all over everything. It's just this is one thick justice. I gotta tell you right now.
Like, I
Justice
understand that-
double caked up on a Friday
Oh my
night.
God.
Like,
They're
I
all
understand
eyes.
they're just trying to do their job, but like,
And the justice addresses all of you.
Proceed.
My God. No.
They're all
It's-
eyes, but somehow those eyes
Its
got
whole
jiggled.
body seems to
stacked.
vibrate in order to speak.
I am
just
looking back at
undulating
this
before
pile
you.
of eyes respectfully. Hello.
Now, before you all is a dais of sorts, a raised platform that appears to be a sort of scale of some kind.
Oh, no.
You are to be weighed and measured, your lives held to scrutiny to determine your afterlife. Though you six do seem to have turned up earlier than expected, curious. Regardless, the scale. First up, Ella Britt.
We actually, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
Honorable, I look at the nameplate. If you don't mind, Magistrate Thickums, we had sort of a strategy for our for making our case. If you don't mind, would it be okay if Bora went first?
Well, I'm the frosting.
She is the frostings, sir. she
As
is
you
the
say
frosting.
that, we have a confessional for Judge Thickums.
This is highly irregular. I, being one of such both thickness and order, I admire things being done properly and by the book, but by my thickness, something about the way that Bird made his case, I am compelled to allow the young furball to take the stand first. Maybe, just maybe, I will judge them a little bit less harshly, but probably not.
There we go.
The two opposing forces in the universe,
Looking at the
thickness
eye.
and order.
It's yin and yang,
Two
baby.
genders.
Okay, so the judge seems amenable to the idea. Bora, will you be taking your place on the scale first?
She takes a second and we have our equipment and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, you're all decked out.
So she puts her hammer down and then she takes out a pouch of nuts and berries and she gives it to Chirp. She says, I think I'll be a bit lighter without this. If you could hold
Good.
on to this for me.
Oh my
And
god.
don't worry, I'll watch this for you.
Okay. And then she walks up to the scale.
She's so cute.
Beautiful.
I'm just pageant bombing from the side.
As you do, the scale just sinks ever so slightly as you stand upon it. And from the sides, you see these implements come out that take all of your various measurements, dimensions. They seem to scrutinize and examine you. And the judge looks you over.
Ordinarily, this would be out of my jurisdiction. I imagined you would wind up with one of the Fae. But you have lived well, nobly. You currently have 11 devoted stands. and a nearly unbroken string of arm wrestling wins. Oh, and Hilga signed your belt. There was your one misadventure in Anishte, but we needn't get into that right now. Did you have a preference of afterlife? With your extracurriculars, we might be able to get you somewhere nice.
Oh, well, I was thinking maybe back to the living.
Okay, so alive.
Yeah. If that's an
Duly
option.
noted.
And you see, as the judge is like listing out all the details of your life, they're like pulling up all these various documents to all of their eyes with all of their arms, like looking over everything you've ever done in your life.
Mine's gonna take a while.
I will take that into consideration. Who wanted to go next?
Fess, I like, is there any way Fess could try to like peek at the documents of Bora's life? She's nosy and sneaky.
I mean, yeah, if you want to roll like a sleight of hand to try and snag some page of
Of
Bora's
eyes.
life. Ooh.
Made of eyes.
Chirp like sees the look of stealth and thievery in Fess's eyes and looks over and is like,
I'll tell you right now.
Not in afterlife court.
It'll
Don't
have to be
commit
a
a
hell of a roll,
crime
but I
in
want to see it.
court.
I want to see it.
Does a 21 do it?
Ooh. A 21 will do it.
I
You
wasn't trying to
snatched-
steal it. I was trying to see it.
Oh, just you want to take a peek?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just trying to peek.
So you take a peek at a page of Bora's life, and the heading on the paper just says the Anishta incident. And it goes into this long, detailed diatribe of some kind of crazy misadventure Bora got up to in the town of Anishta when she was by herself earlier in her life. But there's a lot of detail there, and you might need to go back over it in your memory later. But you know what? Now you know about it.
I think Fess loves gossip, and she does like the little foot pop, like when you kiss, and she's just like, ooh.
So now you and Bora have something to talk about because Xander didn't know about that either.
Chirp looks over at Fess
furiously
and
writing.
is like, oh my god, she's cool enough to thief in afterlife court.
It's made of eyes.
Now, if you are willing, I would like to speak to Ella next, unless you have a better suggestion.
Okay, well, I was supposed to be next in line, but that's fine. There's nothing more magnanimous.
Fess, you can go. That's fine.
No. You have a whole thing you're trying to do. I'm just saying, maybe
Yeah,
remember that when I go, because I was kind enough to allow. Go ahead. I just want to
We're
push.
not going to
Ella
push our
forward.
luck. We're not going to push our luck. We will do what you say. Okay. Yeah. Let's just do what you want. All right. I'm going to get on the, I'm real heavy. I have a shell and some plate armor. Just so
Yeah.
you know.
Chirp is like, as Ella's running up, Chirp is like untying plates from her. Is like, Ella.
I love how your theory is that like the quality of the judgment is based on how heavy you are.
That was
The
Bora's
scale.
mentality. The scale.
Thank. Of course.
It's not like metaphorical or anything. It's
No,
just
I have no mind for metaphors. I have
It
no mind
was
for
metaphorical until it was right in front of us and it was an actual scale.
well. So Ella, as you step upon the very literal scale, it sinks ever so slightly, but it sinks less than it would have if you had all the plate mail on. So kudos, that made a big difference. All of the various implements come out to begin to measure and examine you all over. And you see the judge looking at all of the various documents of your life, just all over the place here. And they begin.
Ah, yes, the turtle, Ella Britt, bringer of merciful death, benevolent if occasionally negligent, preventable deaths in your past, but a life well lived. I see you are spoken for, Fedor, is that right?
That's correct.
Indeed, Fedor then would have first refusal on your soul. Unless you are looking to switch teams, possibly, it's always good to have a backup plan.
I think that Fedor has really done me well, but honestly, as you know from your paperwork, I am here a little bit early. and I know that Fedor had some plans for me back on the material plane when we were living. So if maybe like backup plan wise, alive, yeah, alive.
Back was the
okay.
word.
Alive. I've noted your preference, Ella Britt. Which one? Oh, I do have a Dazzle Valor Ionra Azudol Drezar Velocus here.
He did it!
It's a common name. Is there another?
One take wonder.
It's a pretty common name. There's probably a couple of no, it's me.
No, there has been one person in the entirety of past and future history with that entire name.
So
Are you sure? How is the Valora spelled?
You know what? In fact, I checked the pronunciation of that earlier today. It's just Valor, V-A-L-O-R.
So as I walk up, I'm just gonna use my mask of many faces just to like soften my features a little bit. I just like soften the sharpness of my cheekbones, and the white hair just becomes like a little more of a soft blonde. I just like a little extra rosy cheeks.
Look how soft you are.
Thank you.
That's weird. Don't get weird.
Okay, and I like cram my wings back.
And as you step upon the scale, it also dips. You are examined in much the same way. And I'm sure some part of you feels like all that softening and wing hiding really did you some favors. And maybe it did. We may never know.
Yes, Dazzle. You have quite a bit going on, don't you? I see a sheltered life, then of petty crime and swindles. A healthy dose of murder, some in self-defense, some cold-blooded. Several dead spicy boys, but there is a true goodness deep within you as well. It looks like you have both divine and demonic influence on your soul. Drananude and Invere might both be interested. If you have a preference, we could try getting an application in for you.
Are those the only two options?
Those are the only two I think you have a chance with.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's a big no to Drananude. Big no on that. It's a hard no. No, thank you. Anything else? But if you could note alive in there as choice number one.
Alive.
It's just if it's,
Alive.
Yeah.
Alive.
If you have it, if you've got it.
I'm noting your preference of.
Thank you. But then
Alive.
after that, anything other than Drananude.
Okay, plan B is Invere, but plan A is alive.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Great.
Also,
We commonly bring people back to life here in the afterlife.
It's weird that there's a box for it. You wouldn't think there would be a box for it. That you just keep checking it
No.
off.
I'm writing in the margin.
Oh, okay.
It's very unofficial. Speaking of which, Chirp, how about you approach my scale? Chirp,
Oh.
Burbington.
Okay. Number one, I would rather not. And number two, I don't like it when your tentacles do the weird air quotes. No, that's
the moment
creepy.
that happens, I'm spying on this one too. Go ahead.
It's creepier than when you said soft. And when you said soft, it was weird.
And when Thickums does like the air quotes, it's 4 individual tentacles, each being 1 finger.
Ugh. All right, if you stop doing air quotes, I'll step on the frickin' scale.
Very well.
And Chirp is kind of like he's doing this a little bit with his wings, and he's trying to like hover a little lightly.
Yes.
He's doing like the Tweety Bird around Sylvester's head.
Wow, your sheer lightness just makes you seem so benign. No.
Extremely no? Okay.
Chirp Burbington, if
All of
that's
the
your
stuff-
real name.
You know it's not.
I know it's not. I actually have
Go
it
ahead.
right here.
Go ahead. Say my name if you can pronounce it right. Go ahead.
Hey, it's super funny.
You know what? In honor of you, Chirp, I won't. And it's not because I didn't write it down.
You see this, and Chirp is being poked and prodded with the measurements, and he's like, you see this? They can't pronounce a bird's name. They're gonna poke at a bird in front of them. This is illegal. This is immoral. This is speciest. You are against birds. I can
Right,
tell that this
so-
is entirely unfair.
I'm going to evaluate you now.
I know it.
You don't have to do that.
If you can say it, I would love to hear it.
It's just Kaz. That's not hard to say.
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
right. She's right. It's Kaz. It's definitely Kaz and nothing else, okay?
Okay, now I want to try to steal a paper.
Well, I gotta change my voice.
Roll a d20.
Oh, please be good. Ooh. No, I got it. I got a 9.
So as you reach one of the papers,
Ooh.
We don't have
we
any
actually
rerolls
do not
yet.
have any rerolls yet. A tentacle reaches over and just slaps your hand.
Ow! It burns
And, like-
weird.
And it smells like sriracha. It's like spicy.
It's in my
left
nose
over
now?
the spicy boys.
He's the final spicy boy. The thickest of the spices.
In any event, yes, Chirp. Raised an orphan, needlessly, and taught to be a petty criminal. One could not hold your upbringing against you, I suppose, always prepared for a swindle, and there was that bizarre caper in Polyria. That said, when your honor has been tested, you've shown a surprising selfless streak. Oh, but I do note a demerit of regret here, a friend left behind.
There were
Regardless,
mitigating circumstances there. There were mitigating circumstances.
aren't there always? Do you align yourself with any particular entity, Chirp, and do make sure to have some safeties lined up?
I've always considered myself spiritual, but not religious. I have to say, if there's what's the god of soft beds and comfort?
Yes, we do have a god of soft beds and comfort. Their name. You take a good god, too.
It could literally be anything. I wouldn't know. You could just say the first thing that popped up into your head.
We call them down. They are a minor deity of fluffy pillows.
Okay, so that's my number 1. My number 2 is the god of gemstones and riches. My number 3 is the god of fancy robes, and my number 4 is alive.
He means alive first. He said them backwards.
I definitely do not mean alive first.
He's a bird.
I
He's
have
not very
done
good
enough.
at counting.
I
It goes
am
from
good.
4 to 1 counting.
Honestly, you listed 3 or 4 gods in the top there. I'm not even writing alive down. There we go.
Guys, I think I'm gonna get into my first choice.
You made Pickums laugh.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Pickum giggle.
I can't imagine what that sounded like. Myself.
Hey, everyone, never mind. The judge just giggled. I know that giggle. Just have giggled to me like that before. I think I'm going to hell. Going to hell.
And it was the most weird vibration too, as all of the thickness just twitched before you. Oh God, I can't. I gotta
I'm
play that
definitely
back
going
later.
to hell.
The jiggle.
Great.
My God.
Someone clip that, please.
Terrific.
Chirp walks off the scale and he looks down and he's like, fuck, I was holding the nuts and berries. That's what did me in.
Oh no.
Yes, and I believe finally there is a Murray.
Oh, yeah. I
As
can go next.
Meridian.
Thanks,
My
Chirp.
gods, are you as Meridian?
Have you heard of me?
I know, right?
I
Should've sent Murray
quite
first.
a fan. I actually have a poster of the cover art from the limited edition run of your first comic hanging on my wall.
Oh,
I
And
have
he-
the same copy. Oh, that's exciting.
He points. It is framed on the courthouse wall.
oh, I wouldn't dare to taint it with my signature.
It's even the special misprint version where you were drawn with 2 sets of pecs.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Oh boy, the office is going to lose it when I tell them you finally showed up. Did you have any particular afterlife ambitions? You strike me as a full ride kind of guy.
Oh, for someone who's thought about this day quite a lot the last few years, I suppose, well, would I be able to see
those who've passed on? Can I kind of drag them from other places?
Ah, you wish to be placed similarly to your foregone compatriots.
Or can I, like, forego my spot and bump them up in the ranks?
I might be able to see what I can do about that. For you, Asmeridian, anything.
Or alive, Murray.
Wait, what about alive?
Sweetheart. You
So
can
alive?
be
Alive? Is that alive?
Murray,
Yeah.
you don't have
Is
to.
that an option?
Well,
For
It's not
those-
supposed to be.
Wow.
The rest of us did it. You might as well try.
Well, all of you but Chirp.
I mean, it was my fourth choice.
He counted backwards. Bird brain.
No, I counted the. No, I
Bird
can't.
brain.
First of all, that is racist, and second of all, I meant it. I meant the order that I did it in. Fluffy
Murray,
pillows, please.
it is truly your choice.
Murray takes off his shoes and gets on the scale. This is like a checkup. You take your shoes off to get on the scale. So yeah, if there's an alive checkbox, I'd like a big check smackaroonie on those.
Indeed. Well,
Sorry about
I hate
all
to
the
say it.
paperwork.
but you finally cracked the code that no one else did. You took off your shoes.
oh no.
I don't even wear shoes.
I will make a note of this for your review.
You're gonna make a note of the fact that he took off his shoes, or that I don't own shoes.
Stop telling people you have dirty feet.
I don't have dirty feet.
Well,
Curiously, there is a sixth person here who was not on my list for today.
Oh.
You are Fess, is it?
Oh, it just goes back from reaching for something else. Yeah. Fess.
So
Hello?
cool.
Well, now that you're here, Scale.
Oh, no, if I'm not for today, you can just check a live and then I'll come back.
You right up.
Okay.
Don't
That's him
worry.
stamping paperwork.
It's not that scary. He didn't even say any of my life out loud.
It's
Come
because
on.
yours, everyone knows yours. It's so good. And
That's
I take off my shoes too, like slowly take off boots. They're like the lacy ones. It takes like 5 minutes.
Yes.
And then she goes up.
I should have mentioned this shoe thing after I judged you. Now you all know the trick. In fact, all around your death, Fess appears to be highly irregular. I'll need to consult with the Department of Fate on that. Your life, aside from this, is certainly a fascinating mix. A resistance fighter as of late, is that right? Well, a good faith rebellion always looks good on your CV.
Thank you.
Did you have an afterlife in mind? I know a couple of gods and a devil or two who might be interested.
I mean, I'd be up to like getting a pitch from. Sorry, alive. I would like to be alive
Alive,
again.
so alive, okay.
Yeah,
alive.
sorry. Well, you said I'm not supposed to be here, so let's just chase that bliss and then you can just throw me back.
That is true. We weren't expecting your death for quite some time. You were to die by,
Oh, maybe we don't share.
What?
That.
No,
No. You don't want to have that.
Would that be telling?
Yeah.
No. Oh my God! No, what?
No,
I want
trust-
to know.
Trust Bora. You
It's
don't.
like the birthday thing.
I'll
Find out
just-
how you die.
I'll just put that paper back in the stack.
No!
Yeah.
Please! Oh God! She just reaches for it.
You wanted to try and grab it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a sleight of hand check and see if you can
Oh,
just
God.
snatch it real fast.
I want to know.
You're gonna be disappointed.
I rolled a natural one.
You die now.
So, reaching for the paper, you miss it, but you manage to nick the edge just enough to catch one word, like just the headline, and all it says is the bagel incident.
I don't even know what the bagel is.
weirdly enough, there are no spaces because it's only one word. The bagel incident.
Some enigmatic death by bagel. Well, the world may never know. Tune in to season 8 of Failed Save for the death of Fess. No. However, once you've all been weighed and now judged, the judge, Thickums, prepares to stamp all the paperwork and make it official and send you all off to whatever afterlives you could possibly get. When
I'm sorry,
he's all
Vince,
of a sudden,
but I'm going to ask you to respect the position and call him the Honorable Thickums. Thank you.
I apologize. That's my bad. The Honorable Justice Thickums is the Thickums is about to stamp all the paperwork when he's interrupted by a page. This small creature scuttles in and hands Thickums a red letter, which all of their 1,000 eyes point at and focus on, and Thickums just stands up aghast.
This is an outrage. Never in my quintillennia have I seen such a brazen disrespect for procedure.
And the judge sits backwards in a huff.
Was that about me? That's usually about me.
I faint just in case.
I wish I looked that good when I reach Quintinescilla age.
To be fair, you're pretty close.
Oh.
I've landed on Ella.
I'm trying not to giggle in the judge voice.
Go in the judge voice.
God.
It would appear one of the primordial concordant themselves has invoked preference and is bypassing the judgment process. It's out of my hands now, but worry not. I will be filing a lengthy complaint with the managers of the advisory committee to the oversight board of the Inspector General's Office of Human Resources. We shall have justice within the next 3,000 to 5,000 years.
Does Thickums have hands? I'm sorry, I did get lost in that at
That
first.
was various tentacles pointing.
Honestly,
However,
justice within 3,000 to 5,000 years is much sooner than I thought we would get it.
Hey, they run a
Just a
tight ship around
society.
here.
Ugh.
Before you, however, a door appears, green and covered, wreathed in leaves and ivy, and the judge grudgingly gestures towards it. What do you all do?
Does it look fey?
Does it look fey?
It looks leafy.
I want to hold Bora's hand.
Yeah. We'll sort of look at each other, and then we
Now-
can step through.
Now, I would rather not if this is the Feywild. I would
Come
rather.
on,
I
Chirp.
hate the Feywild.
What's the thing?
It's a place with a lot of raves and flowers that poop you.
It's just a lot of bros and a lot of energy drinks. You're gonna hate it. Come on, Fess.
Well,
Okay.
it's also very magical and important and terrifying.
And they have plums.
Yeah,
And they speak in riddles and they try to swindle you at all times.
and there are seasons.
Maybe don't eat anything while we're there.
Yeah, or touch anything, or
Or
try to
say-
Talk
carry
to anyone.
anything.
Say thank you.
Did
just
you
don't-
know plums are prunes?
Oh.
Yeah, but in reverse. Come on,
All
Murray.
right. Arm in arm with Bora. I'm ready to go.
And I'm like still
Great.
like putting my like trying to get like my armor back
Oh.
on.
Helping me
It's
try to
time.
tie on.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me just.
So
And then-
here's what's about to happen. Oh, sorry, Ella, finish your thought.
I wanted a moment just to like try and put a hand on the honorable Thickums and just be like, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience, and just I did not know today was your birthday.
Oh.
Chip puts the bag of nuts and berries down in front of Thickums.
No
is like-
one ever remembers my birthday.
I changed my appearance, but just to wearing a party hat.
And I just you had to work on your birthday too. I'm so sorry here, and I'm just gonna try and I see if I have any of my baked goods with me. Okay.
Ella Britt, how did you know it was my birthday?
Here, I don't have a cupcake, but here is this donut.
Oh.
Wow. Well, yeah, so Thickums does indeed take the donut with several tentacles and kind of like. So what happens next disturbs all of you to your core.
Sure.
Thickums has no visible mouth of any
Yep.
kind.
There
And
it
I'm
is.
sure we've all been pondering a little bit over how does that work?
Yeah.
So the donut is drawn toward Thickum's thickness, and what you see is literally one of the tentacles moves an eyeball out of the way, and the donut gets shoved in there through the resultant hole.
Yes.
No.
Murray is here for this.
I'm in.
Wow.
Wow, I'm gonna remember that for the next time I can use my necrotic shroud. I'm just gonna turn into that.
You learn new and interesting things about nature every day, don't you, Murray?
Getting old is fun.
That
I
really
can't
hit
wait till
the
that's how I
spot.
eat donuts.
I have to thank you for making this possibly my best birthday ever.
Oh,
I got to
buddy.
meet as Meridian. I got to put a donut in my eye hole. This could not have been better.
Wow. Well,
Thanks, Thickum.
However, I'm not going to give you a better afterlife. Like I said, it's out of my hands.
Oh,
Hey.
the donut poisons him.
eat shit, tentacle eye, and jumps through the door.
Oh my god. So here's what's about to happen. So,
I just couldn't resist.
as you all know, a mysterious, otherworldly higher power gave you all an out during your fight with Losha, but you never found out who that otherworldly power was. As a matter of fact, I didn't know who it was either. And we're all about to determine by roll of the die who you end up allying yourself with among the main group of deities, devils, demons, and fae known as the Primordial Concordate. It's a group of 18 beings who essentially created the world, and we're going to find out which one of them you wind up with.
Down.
Down.
Before, oh yes, down is not one of the higher.
Damn it.
Aw.
Is he a lesser deity?
Yeah.
He's like D-list at best.
Oh.
His whole realm was just one pillow.
It's
However,
amazing.
before-
Queena, Hype, Craig, and Mello.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Aaron.
I hope it's Craig.
Mellow.
Before we jump into all that and go through all of these many doorways as we discover who helped you out in your time of greatest need, we will take a very short break because this is probably a good spot to just cap that.
On the floor. I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing.
I'm with you.
And
with
turning
you.
into the musical number you always
Yeah.
wanted.
Oh,
Vince.
Hey, all. Well, thank you for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, or the Judge Thickums will consume
Put you in his
through
eye hole.
You'll giggle in your ear.
Don't go anywhere.
And welcome back, everyone. Oh, if you could only be here a couple of minutes ago, it was great. Well, we're going to jump right back into the story.
Wholesome, I would say.
Very wholesome,
Oh, it
very
was a
wholesome.
The
break.
most wholesome.
I think I saw
Yes.
that on the list.
A lot of holes. All right. However, there is a green door before you, wreathed in ivy and covered in this sort of plant life. You have decided to trudge through the door, and we're all going to be rolling in each of these next instances D4s to determine the next stage of your journey. First, it's going to be Fess. Abria, please roll a D4 for me.
4?
Okay.
Okay, good.
The list narrows down. You proceed through the doorway and find yourselves entering into a beautiful garden. There's something a bit otherworldly about it, and the plant life is of a scale and vibrance that almost offends the senses. There is a small, evidently sentient, rose running around and tending the garden. At the other end, there is another door, solid and blue. What do you do?
Sorry, did you say sentient rose, like the flower?
Yeah, like a little rose, just running around, like watering the
That's some
plants and
Feywild
trimming
shit.
and pruning.
That's some face shit.
This is some face shit. She's right. This is some face stuff. I don't go for this.
Well, you're
Maybe
not
we.
there.
Well, there
run
must be
for the
something in the air because one of you does feel a crazy effect come over you as we received another bullshit scroll. and it's going to Chirp, as a matter of fact. And this is a weird one. Here's what Chirp's about to get. You can make a roll with a unknown DC to grow a mustache out of sheer force of will. You just like
God.
Tim Curry Santa Claus,
Please.
just a mustache out of
He's
you.
gonna be
Please do.
insufferable.
Tom Selleck.
Chirp, would you like to roll for mustache?
That's a 14 for mustache.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, boy. I will say this, it might be worth it to use one reroll for that.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, wait, hang on. There better not be an option there for what I think there's an option for. Never mind.
Reroll
I'm not gonna worry about it.
Reroll it. Yeah,
Alonzo's
absolutely.
asking a good question.
Look, we've got-
18.
Does it
18
go
for
above
mustache.
or
We've got
below the beak?
It's got to be above the beak, right?
So all of a sudden,
Edge of the beak.
you forcefully
John Waters.
grow a mustache, and because it's supposed to be on the top of your lip, it's just like on the end of your beak
Yeah.
and hanging down. And it's like, it's a proper, like, it's a thick ass handlebar, Hulk Hogan looking.
Blonde?
You can certainly style it.
I'm gonna poke it.
Yeah, there's definitely something fey going on here. And I'll
you
tell
find
what, it's silky smooth and it's manageable and I love it, but also I don't think we should stay here.
Is your mustache hair or feathers?
That's a great question, Murray. Thank you for
Yes.
asking. It is indeed hair, and I don't know how that happened.
And you find that it's both like soft and supple, but you can also style it as easy as like twisting pipe cleaner. Like it just goes any direction you want it to.
I kind of give myself the guy who ties the lady to the railroad tracks. I give myself like a long, I'm just like,
Snidely.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Did you all want to yeet for the other door or get up the shenanigans here in the garden?
Oh, we all came through that door. Okay.
yeah.
I assumed.
I'm gonna
I
put my
wasn't sure
mustache
about
on.
being
Anybody want to stay in the courthouse?
I'm gonna put my mustache on, and I'm gonna flip it up very fancy like, and I'm gonna look at the rose, and I'm gonna say, "You there, flower? What day is it?"
Let me check my calendar. Hang on.
Philemon.
And
Hey, take it easy. I have like 5 voices.
And the flower reaches up into its petals and pulls out a fey calendar.
there it is.
It's like a fireman calendar, but they're all fey creatures, like holy, but still dressed as firemen.
Like a sailor.
Can we say that a fey calendar is like when you look at one of those 1950s diagrams that's trying to show you how to dance? Like it's just like a fey calendar is just like, well, yesterday was Thursday and tomorrow will be 3 years from now.
Cha-cha-cha.
Except that.
It is today.
Wow.
Thank you very much. This is a terrible place and I think we should leave.
Let's go through this green door. I think that sure.
Speed
So you all just power through the following door. All right. It is a blue door, as a matter of fact, at the other end of this lot. The one you just came through was the green one. However, next up, Ella, you need to roll a d4 to narrow down our list of benefactors.
Love that. Love rolling. This is definitely something I do well.
She's very good at it.
Are we? This doesn't seem that scary.
I also got a 4.
It's okay.
Oh, that's instant death. No, you're fine. However, I'm making a note, and that takes you to your next little realm. As you yeet through the blue door, you fall and splash down into what appears to be an infinite ocean.
No!
All around you, water as far as the eye can see. And there appear to be, what are those, mountains in the distance? Until you realize, those aren't mountains. 1,000-foot-high tidal wave approaches in the distance.
Oh.
What do you all do?
Oh,
Y'all,
no.
I'm not a very buoyant creature. Can I have some help, please?
Chirp is flapping above the water and it has his talons in Ella's shoulders and is trying to stay up as much as he can. He can't pull you too far out because of how much you weigh, but I think he can keep you at the surface of the water.
I'm gonna tap my own shoulder and cast fly. And I'm gonna, but I don't know that I'm doing it. I'm just gonna like pop my wings out
So I'm just gonna like pop my wings out and I'm gonna start flapping because I believe that now that my friend is in trouble, this is truly the moment that maybe I can do it. And I'm gonna really put my back into it and I'm gonna try and grab onto Ella and fly.
So with Dazzle, that is a spell. So you get that. But Chirp, you will have to make an athletics check to see how well you hoist the turtle.
Oh, good. Athletics is what I'm best at. Yes, that will be a 5 for Chirp Burbington.
5.
Ella, roll a dex save.
Oh, that's also what I'm good at.
Remember, there are rerolls.
I would like a reroll, please. I just rolled a 3.
Take it.
Okay, I'm gonna not roll that one.
We have
Let's
2
roll
left.
A different one. Okay. That's not a 3. That is a 12.
Okay, so you know what? As Chirp is like slipping on your shell and scrambling to try and keep a grip on you, Dazzle is managing to hold on pretty okay. And you're kind of like orienting yourself and like tippy tapping on the top of the water just to stay buoyant. And you're holding position well enough for now. But all of you here, there does not appear to be another door immediately in sight, and the tidal wave is approaching. What's the plan?
Oh my god, it's working! I'm flying! Chirp! Flying!
I told you, arch your back and believe.
Excuse me. And like while she's trying to get everyone's attention while they're very excited
Oh
for
my
flying.
gosh, she looks cool when she's drowning too.
Fess is like, she like goes under the water and comes back up. She like went under to like easily access her pack and comes back with a big pile of rope that's 60 feet long and then throws it straight up into the air. And I'm going to cast rope trick.
No!
I love that.
Look at that. Okay.
Whoa.
And I climb up to the top of it and then I disappear
Whoa!
and stick my head back out.
Can we
Come
come
here.
Okay, cool.
Don't scare me like that.
I'm sorry. Would you like some help, Marie?
I think I've got it.
Okay.
I mean, do you need muscles? I'm dead. I can just float now, right?
That's
Points
not.
at Dazzle.
I don't think
We
that's
can all
how.
just float.
It's
Oh,
not.
I'll put my back into it.
Okay, if you put your back into it.
Put your back into it, but also with the rope. Okay, yeah.
there he goes.
Really
And so
floating
do
out
you
that
all?
rope, Murray.
Yes, Bora?
Before climbing up, Bora's going to take a look at this landscape and this tidal wave is coming up. She's going to hold on to it and look under the water and look down. She's specifically looking for another door.
Roll a perception check, you
Ooh.
sassy lady.
Yeah.
The 13?
You do see another door.
Oh, good to know.
Beneath you, there appears to be a plain yellow door against the black depths of the sea, but not too far that you couldn't swim to it.
She's going to take that mental note and then climb up the rope trick into the pocket dimension with everybody else.
Beautiful. So from within this pocket dimension, which you've now all crammed yourselves, Fess, do remind me how that operates, in that do any external forces act upon it, or are you kind of just out of this space temporarily?
Yeah, it looks. It says attacks and spells can't cross through the entrance in and out of the extra dimensional space. So I assume like normal stuff, like a tidal wave, we can all just kind of see out of the bottom like a 3 by 5 foot window, and we can just wait for the water to pass.
Glass bottom boat.
Yeah.
I'll do you one better. So you can see out of every side of this little dimensional space, but you are no longer technically like within this dimension. So you wait a few minutes, and the tidal wave comes and washes over you, passing effectively through you, because it's not going around the space. It's just you are no longer affected by space. So it passes through this dimensional plane, and you see just the depths of the swirling waters. No life, though. No fish, no sharks, no fun other undersea
No fun.
stuff. No fun. This is not a fun dimension. But the tidal wave does pass, and the waters are calm once again, but another mountain is slowly forming.
Okay,
What
here's
do we
a
do? Where
pitch
do we
for
go?
you. Here's a pitch for you. We live in the pocket dimension. This is where we live now.
We didn't get to buy the bar, but we could all just move in here.
It's a fun workplace comedy. It's just us, and we
Fess.
live in the pocket dimension.
Fess,
I
when you see,
demand a bed.
Fess, when you see the bar that we almost bought, you are gonna think we are so ridiculous for leaving and being here.
Wasn't I there that day?
Oh, that's the day with the bar. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I remember that.
It's almost like that was her
All the days are
episode.
blurring together. What are the odds?
I remember the bar you almost bought. And
Can you believe it?
Do we have here? Is this a permanent thing or does it go away?
you have to leave eventually. I stay here. When I was little, I would stay in here a lot because my life was sad. So, but you can stay here for longer than you think.
Well, there
And no
is
one can find you.
another door. There's a yellow door down in the depths. And Bora will point it out.
Oh,
Should we
Okay.
go through
I guess
the
you
door?
swim down.
Just swim down?
I'm sorry. So the idea is to get wet. Is the idea?
Yeah.
You drown.
I'm gonna
after
live in the
death.
pocket dimension.
Are you
That's
not one of
fair.
those birds that can touch the water and be good at it?
Wow. Wow.
Was that
Okay.
racist?
I dive through the
everybody,
hole.
everybody gets one. Everybody gets one free one.
I'm going after Murray.
Same.
Murray, roll me athletics or acrobatics, your choice. In fact,
Athletics.
everyone who's going for like a dive,
Yeah.
roll me either
Yeah.
athletics or acrobatics.
Someone help
Chirp
me.
is
23.
slowly and gingerly climbing down the rope and like
Ooh, it's
dipping
cold.
his toe in. Is just like, oh, wet.
I'll help you.
Yeah, I might need to be lowered down a little bit or something. I'm a little nervous about.
Ella, the fact that you are missing an opportunity to do a belly flop
Mm.
as a turtle,
Ooh.
I'm just saying,
I
now
mean,
or never.
so normally I would, but I did drown before, and that
Right.
did. I don't really like. Okay, you know.
Highly dramatic.
And I'm wearing plate. It's just I don't like feeling like I'm sinking.
You know what? That's fair.
So Dazzle did not understand the buoyancy on her new wings. Both her wings and the fact that she accidentally cast fly on herself. So when I dove in, there was a little resistance. I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 23, so maybe I can, while clearly demonstrating I was a high diver at some point in my life, kind of
What
hook
weren't
ya
you?
and
Grab onto Murray's foot.
yeah.
Beautiful. So Murray sort of breaks the surface tension of the water and just drags you both like shloop, like nothing but net, just down right in there. And then Bora, don't make that face at me,
Nothing
Xander.
I
but
didn't know
all.
where you were going with any of that.
It's like a Swiss shot. It's a clean, just bloop right in.
It just didn't.
Nice.
What'd you roll, Bora?
I got an 11.
Ah, okay. You don't belly
Fine.
flop.
Good.
But you do arrive inelegantly upon the surface of the water, is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
It's it's a solid 6.5, 5 from the Russian judge. It'll get you there. It's not great.
Like
Next
one of those
year.
8-year-olds, it's like, Mom, Dad, watch me dive, and then kind of does a thing.
Yeah.
Just
And then I believe Chirp and Ella, you're all sort of inching your way down. And then
So-
Fess, how did you enter?
I was going to help Ella.
yeah.
So
So,
if-
Chirp, as soon
yeah.
as Chirp hears like Ella's thing, he flies back up the rope, and he's gonna let Ella go down first, so he can watch as she goes down.
I want to help by, like, if you hold the end of the rope, Fess will literally just lower the rope down. So you can like take it on your own. So she kind of like does the like wrap around your hand and just like lets the like feed, like gravity take it back down.
Yeah.
So you don't have to like do any
Okay.
contribution.
She was like, "You're doing great. You're doing fine." There is about 20 feet of water between the surface and the door. I'm just prepping you for that. That is a
Chirp
reality.
tells
we
you that.
cannot.
Bora knows it's more like 10.
There is
But
a
Chirp's just
reality.
telling you that.
There is that is a reality that we cannot change, and you just got to be prepared for it. Okay.
Okay,
You're gonna
as
do
long
great.
as I have the rope, I don't feel like I'm sinking.
Oh.
Breathing is not an issue.
Okay. Cool. And then Chirp flies up top, and he's like, "Does the rope thing work in the water? Or is it still a rope?"
Well, the way I did it, no, it's gonna go
Okay.
slack in a
You're
second.
gonna do great. You're gonna do great. Just remember, there's like 20 feet of water. Head for the door.
Okay.
So as Ella prepares herself for the 40 feet of water, all of you enter the water now, and I assume you are making way for this door.
Yeah.
Look at that form, Bora.
Thank you. I'm practicing in my room by myself.
Chirp's just next to Ella, and he's kind of swimming with his wings and doing a thumbs up with his hand, and it's just like doing great.
And yeah, so you all do reach the door in some approximate order. Does someone want to try the handle?
I think Murray got there first.
Murray's
yeah.
first, yeah.
Murray, you want to crank that?
The energy on that was
It's a
wild.
crank handle.
It's you got to wind the door up. Of course, it's a mechanical door.
Crank that.
I use all the air in my lungs to just say blah, 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 crank that.
It's it's one of
I
those like
gotta
old.
smoke underwater.
It's like the window of an old car. Like you're
Right.
he's winding it down. And yeah, so eventually it starts viciously sucking water into it, and you're all just drawn through and plop, emerging out of the other end. You're in a quaint little log cabin of sorts, a cute little homestead.
Yes.
And before you, there's a little old grandmother with the head of a horrifying, many-eyed, many-fanged spider.
Great.
And she looks upon you all and says, "Oh, my dears, you must be frozen to the bone. Can I get you some tea?"
Yes.
Is your
please.
son a judge?
And the spider nan
Is he
shuffles
thick?
off to put the kettle on.
Spider-Man.
I was really proud of that when I came up with that today. She shuffles off to put the kettle on, prattling on about how her grandchildren never visit, etc. What do you all do?
Chirp leans into Dazzle and goes, "Okay, she seems lovely, but so does this house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's just watch this granny and see whether this is maybe a place we want to live forever. That's all I'm saying."
Oh, I'm
down
sorry.
with it.
Also, Dazzle needs to roll a d4 to narrow down our list further.
Oh.
I got a 4.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, this is gonna get
Really narrowing
this is gonna
it
get
down.
really weird. Oh, it's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Holy shit! All right. Great. So yeah, you're all just sipping tea with this spider grandmother. Well, you don't have to sip it, but you have it.
Fess is not
but-
drinking it because she was given orders not to eat food and is just staring at Bora. Like,
Mhm.
Fair. She's sipping. Oh, right.
Oh,
and you
I'm
see it
not drinking.
pour back up.
So long since I've had company here. What are you all doing?
I feel at home.
Would you like some cookies with your tea?
Oh yes, thank you.
They're excellent.
Ooh, digestives. Oh, my favorite. And she pulls out Ella's sheath of digestives, and just spreads them out and begins just. Sleeve is a better word.
Yeah.
And just holds them up to her mandibles, which just make little fangy work of the biscuit.
oh.
In this room, by the way, there is no other like weird door, just the front door of the cabin before you.
Does it seem like, because this person is eating cooked digestive biscuits, does it seem like what we have around us that they consume what we would consume, or is it like flies hung up to dry? And,
Or like people.
Or people?
or people?
I mean, there's definitely a smell coming from the back room if you want to check.
Oh
Yes.
no!
On which
Yes.
note, Thickeny just donated to make something thick. Thank you, Thickeny, for that.
Who are you people? Where are you coming from?
You can make your name anything when you donate.
Oh,
And yeah, well, if someone wants to check out that back room, you might just find something.
Is this
I
for
I'll fix
volunteer.
that back room.
I'm checking out that back room.
Respectfully.
And as Dazzle walks
Disrespectfully.
away, Chirp just kind of like leans in closer to Spider-Man and is like, "So we just arrived here and we're really confused. Tell us everything about you. What's your story? Where have we wound up?"
Oh, well, this is my quaint little home, and, well, as a matter of fact, I'm very glad you all showed up when you did, because
It's almost dinner time.
Oh, the way you say that.
Sorry, I need to have a sip of tea. It's just a bit croaky. One more time. It's almost dinner time. Oh, it just keeps coming out that way. I can't control it. By the way,
you had a whole sleeve of digestives, though. I'm sure that
I
ruined
did.
your appetite.
It goes well with the delicious fractal lichen tea that we're drinking right now.
This is fractal lichen.
And Dazzle, you do in fact inch your way into the back room, and you find what are no doubt the neatly clean and butchered remains of several very thick adventurers.
Oh no!
How thick?
Laid. It's just it's marbled.
I can't look away.
This is an A5 Wagyu adventurer, and I'm into it.
Don't ruin beef for me.
I don't know what it is, but
These adventurers were drinking rice wine their entire lives.
God.
They were rubbed down every night.
Just Kobe hero everywhere.
I like to
Just
picture it's like a full-on episode of SpongeBob. There's just like the plaque with an ass on the wall.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Anyway, yes. I should go perhaps get ready for dinner. Feel free to undress and wash yourselves.
I look up above Spider-Man's shoulder to see if what Dazzle's seeing.
I'll peek out. Can I pop out the door and message?
Yeah.
I'll pop out the door and I'll message to Chirp and be like, yeah, no, it's definitely a bunch of filleted people.
Okay,
Yeah,
and so as she's
it's
getting
bad.
up, as the spider's getting up, Chirp takes her old lady spider hand very gently in his and says, "Thank you so much for allowing us to come in from the cold here in your home. If you try to eat us, I will murder you."
Oh, bold words from someone who's already dead.
Ah! I knew it! I knew this was some sort of trap!
No, but like we are already dead.
Yeah, no, we knew we
You're
died.
already dead. No, I'm just being real
No,
with
we're
you.
actually already dead.
Yeah.
You're all
Yelling
dead.
from the back room. No, Chirp, really, we're dead.
But I
Okay,
can
but
still
you
fillet your soul. I can still cut up your soul into little
I think
tasty
we're
bits.
just gonna leave.
Aw.
Actually, we're just gonna maybe open the front door and see if that takes us anywhere. Is that
Oh,
okay
not
with
if
you?
I have anything to
Oh, no,
do
we're
about
just
it.
gonna go.
Oh.
And she very
Glass.
well, hang on. She very arthritically attempts to stand up from the couch, but is moving about as fast as Murray does.
Oh.
So there's certainly
I'm
time to do something here. Very
Chirp pulls out Asmeridian and puts it to her throat. And just gently pushes her back down in the chair and is like, "You have so much rump roast in your storage room already. Why don't you just let us go? And there doesn't need to be an issue. The tea was actually very good."
It's been a long time since I've had some rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, Chirp beheads her. Chirp beheads her.
So you cut her spider head clean off, which lands on the ground, grows legs, and starts skittering around.
This is some fantasy
Probably
John
worse than here
Carpenter
by the
shit.
second.
So
Gotta be fucking
I'm
kidding
out.
me.
I'm out.
Dazzle,
Door.
where'd you go?
Tess is just holding the teacup still, like, are we going to be killing Mima? Like, what's?
Yeah,
don't know.
Why doesn't this door have a crank?
And then the Spider-Man screeches, "Ah!" And all the room begins to flood from the back with all of her little spider babies.
Oh, fuck you for being up
Art-
to date on The Mandalorian.
No.
Start to cover the walls and the ceiling, all proceeding towards you.
Everybody, door.
Yeah,
I'm
time to go,
trying.
time to go.
There's no crank.
Well, okay.
So
It's a push, Murray. It's a push.
it's a push.
Oh.
Great.
got
So
it.
you all yeet through the door then?
yeah, I would
Yep.
like to
You keep
eat.
using that verb. I don't think that means what you think it means.
I can't stop. I can't stop.
I want to keep my teacup and saucer.
You can totally
I
keep
just
it.
walk out with it, like.
Add that to your inventory.
Yeah.
Yay!
Spider-Man collects souvenir spoons, and Chirp left with his.
Yeah.
All of this
she's gonna be livid.
has
Oh.
More
licensed-
angry about that than the fact
Vince?
that you chopped off her head.
Vince, I'm gonna roll a d20, and you tell me where my souvenir spoon is from.
they're all licensed Spider-Man gear. The teacup,
It's her own
saucer, all of it.
merchandise.
Vince, it's a 10. It's from a perfectly fine place to visit in Boros. Where's my souvenir spoon?
Yes,
from?
that was a souvenir spoon from the quaint little port town of Murdum in Tareve, one of the first settling points from the Traverse. It's kind of it's not great, but it's fine.
Still
Great.
fine.
Great. I light the place on fire on the way out.
Perfect. The very, John Carpenter-esque screeching behind you as you yeet through the door. Bora, I need you to roll a d4.
Okay.
We're almost at the end of our list.
Get that 4.
A 3 this time.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know what that
Breaker.
means.
Oh,
means
you
you
just
broke
had to be
It
different.
is a combo breaker.
Great. Well, you do proceed through the door, and you find yourselves on a pleasant beach at sunset. Sand crabs the size of horses skitter past, and 2 devils are relaxing in bathtubs just yonder, as though this were a Cialis commercial. Another devil wanders about with a metal detector, and there is another door visible on the beach just yonder, a gray door. What do you all
Murray,
do?
Do you know any of these people?
Why?
Being a tiefling.
You ever
Do
been
I know
there?
them?
Yeah, does this look familiar to you at all?
You do not. They are all apparently devils and or demons.
No.
Okay.
I
That might
don't
look
think
familiar.
I don't think I know everyone with horns.
That's fair. That's fair. If somebody had asked me the same thing about beaks, I would have said the same.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm wandering out onto the beach, but
Do you
Not
think there's an
before.
omni crab?
I
No,
believe there
don't do
is.
this to me.
There must be.
Can we make it thick?
Yes.
Oh.
Dazzle just screams, beach episode! And then
Oh.
spins into a really pretty bathing suit.
That's
Ooh, what
a
does
good
it look
idea.
like?
It's got like a little shawl over it. The bathing suit itself has like a peachy pink base with like palm fronds on it, and then just like a little light shawl over it.
One of the Clydesdale-sized sand crabs does approach you and start kind of crab sniffing you out. What that looks like, it's up to you.
What is crab sniffing?
Thank you,
That's on
Drumpy-Stein,
the
for
list.
the thick Omni crab.
Oh.
A very thick sand crab with just a dump truck booty just comes on up to you all.
Which
Just-
part?
You know
Clapping.
that
Everything.
other parts of
Clapping
the
away.
back
The
of
Hey.
the shell are
the back of
allowed
the shell
to be
just gets
thick.
really.
Yeah.
One
Wow.
of these days, it's gonna not be a booty that's thick. I'm holding
And
out.
it adds an
I
ass
will leave
to
the
anything.
show on that day.
Every
Oh, we got multiple donations for a thick Omni crab. So you know what?
remember everything in the Feywilds being
We-
this stacked.
And
live
you do
here
find, in
now.
fact, there is a what appears to be several sand crabs combined into the multi-thickness of sand crabs log rolling towards you and crab sniffing you with several sniffers.
Crab sniffing?
What if
I
you
don't know
Is
how
it
crabs
sea
do it.
sniffing?
I don't think
Why are they
crabs don't have
crab sniffing?
noses.
So then,
I don't-
what's crab sniffing?
You tell me. It's happening to you right now.
Chirp looks at Ella and is like, listen to me very carefully. We have to find the largest stick of butter in the world.
cast summon butter?
Wait, no, I got you. If anybody's got the largest stick of butter in the world, it is me, Ella Britt, Death Cleric. And I'm just gonna like.
Chirp
And
pulls out
yeah.
Chirp pulls out Asmeridian and looks at Murray and goes,
Wha-
I have not had a decent dinner in so long.
I could
Let's-
eat.
Let's
it been-
thin out. Let's thin out this thick crab.
Has it been
What do
more
you
than
say?
10 minutes since like this travel through the Feywilds?
I'd say it's right about that point.
Can I fly for just a second longer?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm just gonna like back away from the group and I'm gonna fly off and I want to get on top of the Omni Crab. I want to ride the Omni Crab.
You may certainly log ride the Omni crab. The first and
I'm
last
just
time I
gonna
ever
land
want
on
to
it.
say that.
I'm gonna grip
What are
onto the front of the shell.
What do these devils look like?
Hmm.
Or
The
little
ones in
Cialis
the
demons.
Cialis devils?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Cialis devils both,
Okay.
they look like they're having a great time. They're both just chilling in a bathtub on the beach. You know, things that normal people do.
Are they experiencing any side effects?
It hasn't been 4 hours yet.
Okay.
They both have a flute of champagne, and they seem to be in rapt conversation in separate bathtubs.
I want to use disguise self to look like a background devil in the Cialis commercial.
Yes, a background Cialis devil.
Yeah, just
Like
like I'm
jogging?
also having a very good mid-40s
Mind
crisis.
if I come with you, Fess? I might be able to blend in.
Yeah, let's go. Do you want, maybe we can find wherever they're pouring that champagne while dinner is on.
So you create like,
I want that fizzy water.
Yeah.
you all create this sort of like hybrid drug commercial on this beach of like a couple people in bathtubs, Cialis style. A couple people just like enjoying the outdoors, like, I don't know, like an outdoor concert or some shit from some other drug commercial. You're just having a great time right now.
I'm riding
70
a crab.
70 feet back in the frame, just in the corner, Dazzle is riding a crab as Chirp is stabbing its shell.
The gray door on the beach checks its watch.
Yeah. Bora's gonna join in. She can use Furbolg magic for disguise self, and so
Heck
she
yes.
turns. She's normally like a blue cow type person, but now she's this blue, beautiful demon that has these huge horns that come out of her bushy aqua hair, and she's got like a sporty one-piece bathing suit. That's
As a matter of
aqua as
fact,
well.
you do see 6 more bathtubs appear.
How
The
did
one time
everyone-
I'm busy. The one time I'm busy, we're all doing disguise self.
Yeah.
Where
And
did
by the way,
everyone
Dazzle,
get these bathing
You
suits?
said you were gripping on the shell of the
I'm
omni
on
crab, right?
Top of the crab, holding on to the edge of the shell. Yeah.
Great. So it's log rolling. So you're just like being rolled over multiple times, just being flattened by the crab as it rolls.
Cartoon flattening.
day of my life.
And I'm just running behind it, just tink, tink, tink.
And I'm heating up my bucket of butter, so I just like kind of like plopped down in the sand and like made myself a little fire, and we're heating up butter for I don't know, a crab boil or something.
boil.
So I'm just gonna-
All right. Well, if I've had my fun, I'll try to cook it with a fire.
You know what? I think it's about time for a montage. All of a sudden, we see quick cuts of you roasting a giant omni crab on a massive bonfire on 6, 7, 8 fully filled bathtubs, glasses of champagne clinking together, everyone having a wonderful time, and it's now the dead of night. You've come to know this couple quite well. In fact, you feel like you've
There's a
known each other
bonfire.
for years.
I'll bring them all plates of crab.
This is so nice. I needed a break.
Murray.
Well, it is probably about time. The crab has been great, thank you. It's probably about time we get back home. You know, we had our outside bath. You know, is traditional for devils.
Yeah.
Take beach baths.
That's a thing we all know about and love to do.
Definitely. And now
Devil's
we have to
bath.
go back to our devil house to live our devil lives.
Devil, goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay, it is, he's back
That
a
was
little
weird.
bit. Only we can say that.
We all look like devils.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you disguise yourself. That's right.
I
He's
can't.
the fucking bird.
Wait, you are us. Oh, we're all good. We're all
Yeah,
cool.
we're all good.
Except
I'm
for
wearing-
Chirp.
Murray
Or Ella. Ella, can you disguise yourself?
I absolutely cannot. I look like Ella.
A bunch of devils, a bird, and a turtle.
I can do a devil voice. But
A few times,
But I think that's rude.
a few times, like throughout the evening, the devils kind of eyed Ella and Chirp, wondering, like, are we gonna eat them next? Like, is that
fair.
are they your friends? Like, because
I'll speak
You know-
infernal to him. This is the one time I actually speak infernal.
I speak infernal too.
oh yes, we've been speaking infernal this entire time. If you
Sure,
don't know
I
us, you
figured.
cannot understand us.
Yeah, Chirp just keeps handing them crab every time they look at him hungrily. He's just like,
Shh, speak it.
there you go.
Ooh,
hands
it's a
another plate
thick
of crab.
piece. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just nodding and repeating the last word of every sentence back to them because I can't speak infernal.
But it's
Well,
infernal,
eventually-
so it all sounds like.
It takes a sip anytime there's a pause long enough that she would need to answer. Like, oop.
Murray has just been silently crying in his tub.
Oh,
Why?
why?
I can taste the crab.
Oh, because you're dead.
I can taste.
Oh, maybe we should have
Soft
had Murray come
food
back
is
alive.
wonderful.
Oh, now I feel
Butter. Why didn't anyone tell me about butter?
Oh no.
Oh, I tried, sweetheart.
Tries to tell everyone about butter.
I do. That's
Can't
my whole
confirm
thing.
that.
And as you console Murray over his newfound ability for flavor, the
Oh,
bonfire dies down. The devil couple leave to probably take an indoor bath.
Is it
And-
time to
Yeah.
leave Flavor Town?
Oh my God,
And Guy Fieri appears.
That was the
definitely
two
a
couples'
demon.
names. It was Guy.
Guy and
Guy's
Fieri.
back.
Oh, hey guys! Oh, you
Oh,
got
no,
me!
get out of here.
I'm an actor in a Cialis commercial now.
Oh,
Finally got
God.
my SAG card.
Oh,
I'll tell you
God.
what. I'll tell you what, Guy. When we first met you, I didn't think much of you, but you've had quite a life.
Right.
Yeah, I've had a hell of an arc.
impressive.
We've got a character sheet swap.
I didn't even notice that. Oh God! Oh God!
With
Dazzle and Murray are now swapping character sheets and playing each other.
Pull up.
Who wants more crab?
I do.
Wow.
Here you go, Murray.
I'm trying to nibble on it, but my teeth aren't very strong.
It's like he's here.
I'm tonguing it.
don't
Are you
don't-
smoking?
Don't smoke it.
Don't
Yeah.
smoke. It's so bad for you.
Smoked crab, though.
Oh,
Now you're all
no.
definitely
I mean,
going to hold
so-
on to these characters for the next encounter.
Here's the thing, y'all. I know I say this every time. Do we just want to stop here with the beach and the crab?
It's
Yes.
really nice.
Do I hear spiders
Oh,
in the distance?
God.
But aren't the devils gonna kill us?
Not if we keep catching them
Should I
crab
burn
and
down
roasting
their
it.
island?
Yeah.
Dazzle,
Dazzle.
we just got here. Do not burn it down.
You let me burn down the spider.
The
That was-
spiders
that
were
was-
attacking us.
They're gonna attack us. I promise.
Once they do, you can burn it down. We're not. This is not. This is not Fantasy Minority Report. We are
It's
not pre-crime.
preemptive.
No, we don't do preemptive.
Preemptive strikes are super valid.
With my new ability to taste, I'm just licking things.
All I'm saying is, it seems like a good setup here. Let's not burn it down until we're sure. Bora, back me up.
Fine.
We don't need to burn it down, do we?
I don't know. I think we might be coming to the quotient of when something bad happens to us, and so I'm eyeing that door. I'm not gonna lie.
The
You guys,
clouds
there's-
peel away from
Oh,
the full moon.
shit.
And all of
Oh.
a sudden, you realized why people leave this beach at night. The
Oh.
ground beneath you begins
Teenagers.
to rumble, and the sand crabs, now at full power,
Uh-oh,
emerge from the sands, their eyes glowing red and looking for fresh meat.
we gotta go.
Chirp, Chirp is holding a crab po' boy.
Yeah.
Cannibalism!
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast is fine. Yes, let's do that.
So pick one of the 13 sand crabs and roll your Eldritch Blast.
I need your sheet.
Yep. Gonna roll it.
Not great, but I don't have your
I've got a
sheet
good
up.
spell modifier. I've got a +7 to my
Oh,
spell attacks.
Ooh.
okay. Then 14.
Ooh, not bad, but the Eldritch Blast does glints, like it glances off of the metal, the shell plating of these sand crabs and reflects into the distance.
We gotta go.
Oh, does it at least
Grey
set some of
door.
the forest on fire?
They're galloping like
Gray door.
stallions.
Gray door, gray door, gray door.
Fine.
I get my bucket of butter, put it back in my bag, and off we go.
Sir,
Speaking
you-
of buckets, I want to grab the ice bucket of champagne and just take that with me. Like,
As Ella's like wobbling with with a bag full of butter towards the door, it's just turning into yogurt.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's churning.
Turn it
Great.
into heavy cream, y'all.
So yes, you all barge through the gray door. Chirp, roll me a d4.
Firebolt out the back.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I didn't hear that. What was that? 3? You're muted, Chirp.
Yeah, you
Can't
went
hear
away.
you at all.
Oh no.
But Dazzle did a firebolt.
3. Okay, great.
Dazzle did a firebolt out the back.
Oh,
That's
perfect. Wait, you fired that randomly?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the
Of course.
entire beach community goes up in flames. It's just. But you know what? They're immune to fire damage, so they're kind of just
Yeah,
like
they're
chilling out.
devils.
Yeah, they're devils.
This is
So
fine.
it's all good.
I'm just providing them a second dinner of all of these crafts.
It's
Oh. You hear in the background, oh, the fire festival is starting. And then the door closes.
I hate.
Fantastic. We can't hear you, buddy. I don't know what happened.
Is everything
However, you do
Oh, I
enter.
hear you very slightly.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
you're
are.
back. You're back. Like now you're not back.
How about now?
Yeah, now you're back.
Okay.
Maybe it's a loudness thing.
All right.
So you enter a gray, dim, moist place.
Ooh.
There's a humid chill to the air and what appear to be all around you an infinite series of intersecting hallways and doorless doorways. The walls peel and chip. If an other dimensional plane could be abandoned, this one certainly feels like it has been. One of these hallways must have a real door at the end of it. However, what do you all want to do?
Oh, this place.
This hurts my joints.
This is a shitty place. This is obviously where we're going to be. This is where we end up. Can't stay in the nice cabin. Can't stay on the lovely beach. This is it. And Chirp just sits down. He's like, I am in no rush to explore this garbage place. I wanted to stay dead. And he just lays down.
I mean, all right.
So Chirp throws a
Hang
tantrum.
on.
We're gonna stay dead regardless.
Aura pulls
Can I-
Fess aside
Oh.
and just she starts looking at the surrounding environment very detective like, and she just sort of says, you thinking labyrinth?
Oh, ooh. I think you're right. Check the wind. All right, you take lead. I will provide support.
Does that mean we get to flirt with a minotaur?
Oh.
Oh, what?
And from her adventurers pack, Bora's gonna pull a piece of chalk, which she's never had to use
Yes.
before, and start drawing on the left wall a continuous line as we walk.
Fine.
Beautiful. Bora, roll me a survival check.
Oh, okay.
Can I help to provide
You're right.
advantage?
You can. So I'd say roll advantage because Fess is spotting for you here.
Natural 20.
God damn.
So that's a 24.
Wow. So yes, you all can effortlessly, well, some effort at first, but you do navigate and find your way, getting a little bit turned around here and there, but always finding your path back. The lines, the chalk never lies. That's the rule. That's the jingle. However, you do eventually get to the end of this abandoned plane, this labyrinthine mess of doorways. And finally, Murray, would you roll me the last D4?
Me, Murray, or
Well,
other Murray?
Gina. Oh, I'm
Okay.
You should roll it.
Gina, that's so funny. Yes, Gina, you should roll it.
Okay. 3.
Okay.
And as Dazzle, she's pouting. I didn't get my Mimbo.
Is that a Minotaur himbo? Is that what that
Yes.
is? That's amazing. It's the best thing I've ever heard in my
I would
entire life.
absolutely pout that I didn't get my Mimbo.
Oh my god. Well, the list has now been narrowed down to one final entity. The Benefactor. The titular Benefactor. And let's find out who it was.
What color is the door?
You find it. The final door. And the entity you have all chosen via dice to ally yourselves with. Beautiful runes and sigils are carved upon it, and peering even closer, one can see that every exposed surface of the door is drawn on with impossibly small runes, tens of thousands of them, enough to tell whole histories, and they change before your eyes. Shall you enter?
Yes.
I just like doing the voice, honestly.
You all enter through the final door. Pushing through it, the whole feeling of the space immediately changes. There's a warmth, a welcoming feeling, and the entire chamber is fairly well lit in reds, oranges, and golden hues from hundreds of candles and magical lights. God damn it, Xander.
It's lit, fam.
Oh, kids.
I think I was muted, but I'm happy about it.
It was the fastest little. Your eyes adjusting and peering deeper, you all realize you are in an absolutely massive library. Shelves upon shelves, as far as the eye can see in every direction. It is a marvel to look upon. Perhaps all of the collected knowledge in creation somewhere within these halls. Right off the bat, what do you all do?
Not had the greatest luck with librarians.
Hello.
Hey, Murray, at least the room is warm.
Oh, it is nice.
So you're all just kind of
Flammable
like calling
for
out
me.
into the void a bit?
No, I'm gonna do a steal. I'm
I'm calling out into the void, that's for sure.
Yeah, Chirp is drawing his sword and just kind of skulking about.
So Fess, sorry,
Bora's gonna
Bora?
look back. The door that we came through, what happens to it, or is there one?
There is no longer a door.
It's more library?
It's more library.
So Bora's just going to contemplate that and sort of put her hands out where the door was.
Awesome.
Dusty.
Dazzle
Fess.
walks up to Chirp as Fess starts stealing things, just like start digging, and goes to grab the spoon.
Here.
And on that, Murray and Dazzle will switch back. I got my stinger I wanted. Do you want to keep going?
It's great. It was perfect.
Fess, now this is, no one seems to be watching you. This is a pretty much a freebie here. What would you like to steal? What book do you take? Give me a title.
I want something like Murder on the High Seas. I want like a Agatha Christie sort of.
Oh yes, okay,
Nice.
a mystery novel.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was going to be an instructional thing. Got it.
If there's tips, there's tips.
As it turns out, you popped out into the library in the mystery section. And you do find a Murder on the High Seas, a tale of a mystery in the deep, with an instructional booklet in the back.
Oh, that's amazing. What a good appendix. I just learned to read like an hour ago. I don't know.
Did someone's appendix burst? What?
Uh-oh.
And Ella, you are calling out into the library, and your voice is echoing all over these chambers. And it's about then that you realize, quietly reading by lamplight at a table next to you is a figure. At a glance, she would appear to be a woman of roughly average human size until you get a closer look. She wears no clothing that you can see, but instead of skin, her entire body is covered by, or simply is, a parchment-like material, across which infinite runes trace and flow, the parchment forever turning and folding upon itself, and the text ever changing. The knowledge upon her skin shifting and flowing. Her eyes are like deep ink wells from which inks of black and blue and silver flow to feed the stories told across her form. And you hear a voice.
Would you rather go, or shall we discuss your predicament?
I need like 5 more seconds of gawping.
I'm still digging in a corner with a spoon.
Chirp puts his sword away though.
She closes her book and sets it aside, and she appears to summon seats around the table for all of you.
Ooh.
Right? Okay, sure.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Hey,
Flop, flop, flop,
Fist,
flop,
you found someone.
Oh, okay, hold on. I want to grab the trilogy.
Perfect. You have the whole box set.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Oh my god, it's signed. You all do sit down.
I am Iamiel. You would, perhaps, know me as an archdevil, and I am. This is my realm, and you are welcomed guests. You, Ella,
caught my eye when you called in a favor of the drow, and not a moment too late at that. I apologize I could not save your lives, but at least could guarantee you a safe passage to this hereafter. Tell me, what is it you all seek?
To be alive.
To be
again.
alive.
Down, the god of the fluffy pillows.
I checked the alive box.
Is there like a lending situation, like a card?
Oh,
Yeah, does she need a library card?
Oh, for the books.
Yeah.
If you look back toward the shelf, you'll notice they have already replaced themselves. You may keep the copies you took. My knowledge is accessible to all who seek it.
Thank you. I was going to steal it, and then you said that you were a devil, and I was like, better not.
Oh, but not all devils, of course, are inherently evil creatures. Some of us simply pursue our interests in unorthodox ways. Myself, I am merely a scholar, an archivist. Knowledge is my only passion, and this is an eternity's work amassed here in this library.
You're a lawful author?
One could say that.
Neat.
However, in terms of returning you back to your corporeal selves, I do believe I have already done you a favor in permitting you entrance to this realm. To attempt to provide you bodies back would be a significant task.
What's something that hasn't been attempted before? An opportunity for research.
Ooh.
that's a whole lot of knowledge to be gained.
She put on her Jennifer Horsington voice for you.
Yes, she did.
She's wearing jodhpurs for some reason now.
Afterlife.
Even
We
if
publish
I did want to return you back to your lives, it is something that is just a little bit beyond my power. Unfortunately, at present, the best I can guarantee is your safe habitation in my realm, but little more than that.
Is your realm just the library, or is there like more to this? Is this?
It goes beyond, but it's a lot of this.
That's fair.
However,
What's at the end of the library? Like gift shop?
Ooh.
Oh no, it's like a Mobius strip. It just loops back on itself, but infinitely.
I mean, that's
Chirp,
kinda cool.
Chirp blows off the dust on a plaque on the wall, and it says Jeremy Baramy Memorial Library.
Fantasy. Jeremy Baramy.
Fantasy
As
Jeremy
this
Barry.
whole conversation's happening, Fess, you feel something kind of building within you. Some feeling, some pressure, some anxiety. Something in you is swelling. That fateful infection that finally took your life in the mortal world, the one you got from Skedasi, somehow is with you even still. From your arm, where the infection initially took hold, you feel it beginning to emerge again, spreading through your body. What do you do?
Excuse me, sir. Yams? I don't.
Yeah, y'all. I'm a woman.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm a little unfocused. Either I have to fart in my dead body, or there's something very wrong with me, and I was wondering if I could just get a couple seconds of your time for consult.
Oh, do you have gas?
Death toots.
If you need to fart, you may simply do so. We're all friends here.
I'd rather you didn't.
Wait,
I'm not at that level of comfortability with everyone yet.
Yeah,
I don't
right?
think.
That's fair. Okay. So
holding it in is not healthy though. What's up with you? What's going on?
do you remember when we met before and there was like a curse that could happen from Losha?
Oh.
The lotion
Oh.
curse.
And
But
then
a
we
curse
saw
can't-
that big scary purple thing, and then when we met you again
Uh-huh.
earlier today. I don't know how time works anymore. there was more of that like purpley mushroomy stuff, right, Bora? Didn't you like dig her out of those?
It was the same.
But that was on your body. We're dead. How did that follow you here?
Yeah, I have a question, and maybe there's a book that can cover if your soul can catch fuckery.
Soul fuckery. I've heard of it.
I think so.
It's a dark art soul
No
fuckery, but it
such
does
thing.
exist.
I'm not innately familiar.
I don't like the
With
look you gave when you saw that. I kind of want to see what's. I want to see what the folders on your desktop are, because I bet there's some soul fuckery in there.
It's called astral intercourse, okay?
It is unusual for one to carry an affliction beyond their mortal self. Perhaps I can try something to remove that from you.
Yes, please.
It's not gonna hurt her, is it?
Who's to say?
Okay.
Well, okay, now I feel a little
like
weird
the
about
goddess
that.
of
Who are
knowledge
you gonna
To
hold it?
say.
I am not a god. I am the
Well, you know
I'm
what,
a
whatever.
scholarly archdevil.
Yeah, that's a devil. That's the devil part.
Nah, there it is.
We're going to see what happens. After all, it's an experiment.
Wait, I thought you were into research and not practical applications. Please
Oh no,
clarify your
don't
dominion.
worry. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, this is a learning hospital. This is not a practice.
The teaching hospital. And she rubs her hands together. And you see as she reaches toward you and places her hands upon you, all of the runes and all the words and symbols across her body seem to focus down her arms. And you see the words of various spells and incantations begin to form as the power focuses into your body. And you do feel this energy, whatever it is, purging out from you, but it does so in a massive explosion that blows all of you towards the center of the room, and out from your body emerge these icky, sticky, purple, sick creatures that begin to
said
form and
sicky.
take shape across the room. You, however, feel now emptied of this affliction.
How many people in our party just are going to randomly explode? Can I just get a count of how many of us are prone to exploding?
Does it count if I blew up and blew other people up? Because like
Yes.
no, but like
This
all
is
of us
now
exploded.
where we're
Right, we
going
all
to re-
exploded,
Excuse me,
but I was-
I farted a bunch of demons out. I think we need to
Oh,
engage
shit.
with that.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah, it's what happened.
Yeah.
We're now going to go to our Roll20 battle map.
Oh, I thought they were bowler hats.
They're ghost farts.
Who
Nope,
knew that,
that
they were death toots?
That was the best I could find for a purple goo monster.
Hey, look at that, our first
I
map.
love it.
Feels really cute.
Now, as you're all blown to the center of the room, you see Iamiel attempting to cast other magic from above, and she seems puzzled at first and looks down at you all. The creatures are composed of some force beyond my power. I must safeguard the realm, and you must destroy them. At which point she disappears before your very eyes. Roll initiative
Huzzah.
at 8:40 p.m.
We started a little late.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Do we have 20 through 25?
Hold on, I forgot how to roll initiative.
It's a D4.
Yeah, that seems right.
Ew.
I basically rolled with the D4, so.
Same. Same.
So Murray, you got 20 to 25? What'd you get?
Did I got a 21? I don't have
Damn.
a negative initiative anymore, everyone.
Yay!
I still do.
Do we got a 15 through 20?
Hold on, I'm yes, I'm at 20.
Okay. We got Chirp at 20. Do we have 10 through 15?
4 is a
15.
10.
I'm an
Okay,
11.
so we got 15 for Dazzle. Fess, what was yours?
Fess is an 11.
So Dazzle with a 15. Fess with an 11. Bora with 10.
Yep.
Fantastic. And then is that... Oh, no. Oh, no, Ella. What did you get?
Done.
Oh, there's our girl. Ella with a 3. Let's roll for the goof arts. Oh wow, that's pretty good actually. All right, so welcome to the battle map, everybody. This is gonna be fun. You all can of course control your own characters. as far as movement speed is concerned, and then we'll simply dictate your attacks and what have you verbally the way we normally would. So first up is going to be Murray, and you have 5 goo creatures before you.
I do. All right. This is how it's gonna go.
Tell us.
We're gonna draw my sword, my trusty, beautiful sword, and I get 2 attacks now. So I'm swinging them both at the same time.
Oh yes, the whole party is now level 5, by the way. So they do indeed get new powers, many of them.
And we got a couple of rerolls. We got 3 more rerolls. I did
note those down because we're gonna need them.
I'm taking
God, we're gonna
one.
need them. Thank you.
I'm taking one.
Do it.
Perfect.
That's not wow. Thanks for the 20 on initiative.
Do you want another reroll, Murray? We have 5 more left. Sorry, 4 more left.
Yeah,
go
can
for
I
it.
take
Take
them?
it.
Yeah.
Take it.
Okay. Hiyacha.
Hayacha. There it is.
Oh no.
The first Hayacha of the season.
Yeah. So one of them's well over 28, so I'm imagining that one's gonna hit, but I rolled
That would
4
hit.
on the other one.
So roll that uno damage.
Yeah, so that's 10.
Oh, and also be sure to move your little person here, your token on the battle map as to where they're attacking.
Oh, yes.
Straight up the middle like a bowling ball.
In partnership with Roll20. Like a bowling ball.
And strike right down the goo, slicing it like butter, which he now knows what that tastes like.
Oh, buddy.
And I hit for 10 points of damage.
Wow, that's not bad actually. As a matter of fact,
That's terrible. For
Mm,
2
well-
attacks?
you're fighting a fart. Like it's not it's not that hard. It's all good. You're doing some real damage here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, you slice through that goo, and it's cleaved asunder before your eyes, and that little goo monster fizzles away before you. As a brief comment before we proceed on to the next round here, I would like to remark upon the art chosen for our individual characters. I spent several hours today carefully selecting only the best of token art to represent our delightful characters here. Fun little like cartoony chibi figures for Bora, Chirp, and Ella here, and Dazzle. And then you know what? I'm like, let's go super dramatic and unnecessarily hyper realistic for Murray with his fizzled fucking
I was like,
jaw.
why am I the only one who is a bowl?
And
then Fess on the cover of Vogue over here.
Yeah.
Fess fucks, and I just want everyone to acknowledge that.
Heck yeah.
Anyway, yeah, moving
Everyone
on.
in the party is very
Dazzle's
aware and
just
very
like-
jealous.
Yeah, Murray just looks like he'd fuck you up.
That's definitely a young
Slice
Murray
you.
right there.
He's gonna slice you with the back of his jaw.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
Asmeridian. That's
cheekbones.
Asmeridian.
That's the cover of the comic right there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. 2 sets of pecs.
With the double pecs.
So 2 sets of pecs. They're like udders. Okay. Next up, we have Chirp.
Oh no, make it stop.
Okay. Chirp is gonna.
Okay.
How to move a boy?
I think you click and drag him.
Drag him.
Cannot not participating. Let me.
That would be
There it
Dazzle.
was. There it was.
I moved me. I moved me.
Proof of concept. Movement is possible.
Yeah, I think it's something on my end. I'm going to. There we go. No, I can't. There we go. There's our boy.
Moved him. There he is.
There's our boy. So Chirp's coming up the side here, and oh, baby, I was talking about this before we started. Let me just roll to make sure this is gonna happen.
Oh no.
But
All the attacks. Get him.
so that
Level 5
is
monk.
that is a 15 to attack.
That hits.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, they are farts.
Has 4 attacks now. 4 attacks.
God.
My man, if you plan to use them, I'd say roll them all now. Like let's just get them all out there.
Yeah, let's
Cards
go.
on the table.
Okay, rolling my 4 attacks. So that is 8. 4 is 12. Plus 6 is 18. Plus 5 is 23.
Ooh.
Woo!
Wait, so you
Did you
rolled?
just roll like
22.
damage?
You just roll damage. Roll to hit for the other
roll
3.
roll
the
all 4
attack-
attacks to
Roll a
hit.
4 to hit. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm like,
You're
what?
good.
This is some complex math we're doing right now.
Now divide that by 4.
Sorry. So that's a 14, a 21,
One more.
a 13, and
Well, so you rolled the first attack already, which was I think a 15.
Yeah.
And so yes,
Right.
they all do hit. So roll
They all
that
do
total
hit.
damage now.
Yeah.
total damage.
As you
now.
pummel the fart goo.
Sorry, I skipped right to the fun part. My apologies.
Respect.
I got
Booty-
so
booty juice?
excited that I get 4 attacks.
Look, Fest started this. I'm just yes-anding.
And
Sorry.
Welcome to
I
the
have a
show.
I'm lactose intolerant. There was so much butter.
Oh no, there's so much. You're just after the Cialis crab bake. You're just shitting your
I'm so
pants.
sorry. Ugh.
that is 26 damage.
Fantastic. Describe to me the goo creature's grisly demise.
Is that just what? Is that enough? Does that just kill one goo creature, or what's up?
I mean, you attacked one goo creature, so yeah, you killed one goo creature.
Okay.
But like brutally, like it's just.
Let me ask you something. Would
Gas
two of my attacks have killed one goo creature, or would it not have been enough?
I think you killed one goo creature.
All right. All right.
Respect.
All
I respect
right.
what you're doing.
So Chirp just runs forward, and it's all flurry of blows all the way down. So he just starts like rabbit punching this goo over and over and over again. And at first it looks like it's not doing anything, but he just starts screaming. He's like, I am so tired of doors and death and purple and by the time he stops, he has just punched the goo into so many different constituent little droplets that he's just mashed it apart. And he's just like,
Mashed goo.
And yeah, there's definitely Look, it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell great. It's goo, you know. It's not pleasant.
Thank you.
I hate all of this.
It's awful.
I just hate it all.
Beautiful. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. Next up is the remaining goo. So they're all gonna converge on Murray. And just
Oh my.
Bring
roll.
it, booty juice.
No one.
No.
Is
No.
That's our call
everybody.
sign. That's our call sign now.
No.
Nah, it sounds like canon to me. I can't believe it's not canon. All right, here we go. Ooh, that's painful. That's okay. Yeah. Oh, that's
Not that
oh.
painful. I'm already dead.
So the goo creatures do land 2 of those attacks on Murray, dealing a total of oh no, holy crap! You're fine. Dealing a total of 28 points of damage,
That's significant.
which also prompts that's significant. Also prompts 2 wisdom saving throws.
Damn. Okay.
As the goo creatures just slice and stab, almost cutting through Murray, like not making full contact physically, but like going into Murray almost.
20 and 14.
Hey, not bad. You didn't make one of them,
Yeah, I think of the 14, not so much.
which is going to afflict you with blindness.
Oh yeah, reroll.
It's
Have a reroll. There's 3 left. Do you want to use one for that?
Yeah, I'll reroll.
Yeah, let's not
Okay.
blind Murray.
It got
Oh.
worse. It got worse.
Go worse.
Oh, Murray.
Becoming less wise by the second. You are afflicted with blindness and dealt an additional 3 points of psychic damage.
Everyone watch out. The farts have psychic powers.
I
Just
can farce.
drops to his knees and shouts, "It's Sunday!"
Oh
The farts are silent
beautiful.
but deadly.
Next
I
up is
am quite bloodied, y'all.
Ooh. Whoa.
these
are
things are
4th edition
glass
today.
cannons. Just stinky glass cannons. All right, next up is Dazzle.
All right. I'm pretty pissed. Let me get in here. So I'm gonna move to like, vaguely here. I'm gonna be beep. Nope, back here. I do a little dance around Fess.
Fucking
This is
tango
how
going
I
on
skip
here.
into battle. I reach out to Fess's hand for a spin on the way. Should she accept?
Reach out and touch Fess.
Let's go.
Yeah, excellent. And then I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at 2nd level.
Brah.
Excellent. That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, which goo are you aiming for?
I'm gonna go for, because I've got the distance, I'm gonna go for the furthest goo so that our close-up people can
So the
get
one like on the corner here, this little guy?
this one.
Or
Oh, you went in.
went into the goo.
You just hear.
So great. So yes, perfect. So yes,
far
you
away?
you hit the goo.
Excellent. I love to hit the goo.
Don't say that ever again.
Okay, everyone, don't mind me, just hitting the goo. All right.
Oh
That is
boy.
a
After a
personal
long day at
problem.
work, I like to come home.
And just hit
down
the
on
goo.
the couch.
Hit that goo.
Just hit the
We've
goo.
all been there. I'm there right now. All right.
All right. That's 17 points of damage.
Xander leaves.
That was it.
All right,
That was
so-
the thing.
I got a call. So describe to me how you blast the goo. No, I'm sorry.
Thanks.
I'm gonna rephrase that.
Yes, you
Um,
will.
I'm going
Please
to
rephrase.
Yeah, when you rephrase it, just say it the same but louder.
not the goo, not how you defeat the goo, how you just
Say something
hit the goo.
else.
Tell me how I pummel
How
the
you
goo.
make goo gone?
Yeah.
Gone.
Gone the goo. There you go.
All right,
Blast
so in hopes to not make it like dispel and grosser in the general vicinity because that makes me uncomfortable, I'm gonna go with cold damage on my chromatic orb in hopes to just kind of like freeze it and let it.
Just contain the fart.
I just want it to. So after delicately spinning Fess, of course, I just chuck one of the chromatic orbs over my head to freeze the furthest of the goo.
Great, and the
Shatter
goo
it.
doth freeze. It does freeze into a solid goo, and then falls over and shatters everywhere across the entire floor.
Come on!
Hey, the beds are still frozen.
And because it's frozen, it's icy, and you slip on it, and you can't get up, and you
Oh,
like a banana peel at the
boy.
It's the xylophone like falling noise, like
Yeah.
All right, it's Fess.
All right, I finish my twirl and pull out my longbow as I like finish the spin. And Gloomstalker says, on my first turn, I get an extra attack.
Goddamn.
Oh.
Do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Stalker.
So, oh god, I could roll 16 to hit on the first one.
That hits.
22 on the second, and 24 on the third.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
Damn.
By the gods.
All right, 10 damage on the first shot, plus another 9 is 19,
Dang.
plus another 11 is 30 points of damage.
Tell me the story of how you fuck up that goo.
I like turn around and I'm like, I don't know which one I'm hitting. And if I can be cute about it, I'd like to snipe the one right in front of.
Yeah, you can thread the needle with that,
Yeah.
that roll. Fuck yeah.
I didn't roll nearly as well, and I spun you on the way over.
So yeah, those arrows literally go sailing like through Murray's horns into the goo right
Can't
in
see,
front of you.
So it's just like
What's
happening?
Thinks he just,
It's a breeze.
I'm dying. Again. You're already dead.
Sir, please don't move. Don't worry about it.
and yeah, the goo just detonates upon Murray,
Oh no.
dealing an additional 2 points of damage.
Oh no.
Ow.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I will come fix you in a second. Oh, I forgot the hunter's mark. Oh well.
Is that your turn, Fess?
That's my turn.
Oh,
No,
next
then
up we
I'm gonna
have
hunter's mark the other one just because I want to use all my spells.
Perfect. Bora, we have a partially melted Murray and one goo creature left.
Yeah, Bora is taking like stock of everything that's happened, and she
I got Murray if you wanna squish it.
thankful
Who
for
said
the
that?
for the opportunity to get some exercise. She takes off her hammer and she does her signature move where she runs forward, scraping it along anime style with sparks and stuff.
Oh my god.
So she's aiming to scoop this goo up and slam it on the towards the ceiling. So
Now that's fascinating because the ceiling goes higher than you can see.
oh well, just this is
She
This
said
is
what
us.
she said.
Yeah, no, I'm here
definition
for
of
it.
yeet. Yeah.
Roll to yeet.
So that's 19 on the die. So high math.
Hi, great. That's good enough.
Yep.
Yeah. So roll the damage.
Oh no! Don't give her my teeth.
Hey, she committed to it. She made up her mind.
Okay. Oh, that's 7 plus 5, 12 points.
Okay, well that is enough. Describe to me the violent yeeting of the goo.
So that's what she's aiming to do, is to sort of like throw it up and out of the way. But instead, the sparks and everything, she's just got too much velocity. She comes up and it just disintegrates into the air. And she ends up following through and doing a couple of spin moves and a pose. And she doesn't look, but behind her, there's just some goo falling.
Yes. So
And
everybody
it gets
roll.
on Murray a little.
Someone's spitting on me.
Yeah,
Everyone
sorry.
roll a dex save.
It was Chirp.
Did you say except Murray?
No, roll. No, everyone roll a dex save.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
That's true, actually. Murray roll at disadvantage because of
Okay.
the affliction.
How many
Disadvantage
rerolls
and
do we
a
have?
negative 1.
3.
I rolled
We
a
have
natural
2
20.
rerolls left.
Can I have one?
It's not up to me. Do what you want.
Yes.
I'm taking it.
Okay,
I'm
that's better.
taking it. I'm just
Okay,
gonna
so
take
both
I'm
rerolls. Oh wait, you're taking the one, Ella?
it. Yeah, I'll just take the one.
Okay.
I've got a 24.
18.
Okay.
A natural
Oh.
20, that's a 26.
So only Ella and Murray rolled below 15, I believe. Is that
No,
correct?
I got a 14
Okay.
with a
Can I do
reroll.
reroll?
Excuse me, sir. Can I do something cool with my natural 20?
Ooh.
You tell me what you want to do.
I saw the scraping happening and I got a little nervous and I want to grab one of those big like coffee table books off the shelf and just sort of like fan it out. And if I can block one of our poor rolling friends, I would be very, very grateful.
I'll go for that. Yeah, hell yeah. You grab. So what is the coffee table book that you grab?
Deer of the Serengeti.
Deer.
It's just horns. It's one of those
You
big
you
books
do.
of
Yeah,
Year
you
of the Fantasy Serengeti.
Fantasy Serengeti.
fantasy
Right, right.
Serengeti deer with dumb horns.
and it's all just horns. You open the book and the page flips out like just 3 feet of horns.
Yeah.
But they're all dumb. They're dumb looking horns.
Dumbass horns.
Like these deer, they're all like
that a-
crooked and stuff.
Book
Just
of
thick
horns?
horns.
Wait, can you describe them to me?
What?
So who are you protecting, Fess?
Cover up your pornography.
It would probably
Pornography?
be.
It's gotta
Oh,
be
no. I'm just horny for this book. And I cover Murray.
Beautiful. So Murray, that will save you damage. You'll only take half. Oh no.
Which is
Oh, God.
Those of you who did not save, you take 8 points of damage. Those of you who did take 4.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We're okay.
And Ella, you are last in the initiative order. The baddies seem to have been disposed of, but what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna walk over to Murray and
Everyone's converging.
and I'm just gonna like put a hand on his shoulders. Murray, hang on, sweetheart. Let me just help you
Hi.
out with that. Bless your heart, and I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on him so that he is no longer blind.
Aw.
Oh.
And then I will also how's everybody feeling? Are y'all okay?
I feel awful.
Yeah,
And
no,
Murray,
I'm definitely
you can
gonna help
taste
you
it
out,
too.
sweetheart.
Oh, yeah, you know,
Look
like
up
when
in your mouth.
I taste like iron.
Oh no.
I just sweetheart.
I'm okay.
I would say if I had
Anybody-
drops of blood in me, I'm around a 7.
Oh no.
Cause like I could do a big ol' heal for everybody, or I could just do one big ol' heal for
I feel like it's Murray.
Focus on Murray.
Yeah.
All right, Murray. I'm gonna dump a 3rd level cure wounds into you just to.
Thank you.
Well done.
Buddy.
maybe we don't talk about dumping or anything.
End up dumping for one day.
I heard it as I said it, and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna let that go and hope
Get some
nobody
lactate for
listened,
Fess.
But too late, everybody heard me.
Okay,
Xander,
but
we'll just go back to blasting goo. If that's
Oh.
okay.
Great.
God
Thank you.
damn it.
That
Stay
is
in my lane.
I think that is 20 points of healing for you, hon.
Oh.
Nice.
we can all agree that
I
get
feel
to
a lot
burn
better.
this library down now, right?
Whoa.
I don't think we agreed on that.
It's terrible here. I think
No,
I
no,
should
no.
burn it down.
Dazzle,
The library,
once
I don't think
again,
was the problem.
Yeah.
It was an infection that Fess brought with her from outside the library. We're still cool with the library.
I don't know. She seemed fine into the library.
Well, the library helped.
Yeah.
Fess,
Where is Yami?
say the word. I'll burn the library down.
Please
So
don't. I'm
as-
sorry you all had to deal with my tummy struggles, but
Did you have dairy? Did you have dairy before?
I had the butter. There was so much.
It's all the
So much
crab.
butter.
It was the
Yeah.
crab, and it was a little dry without it.
As you all discuss having to battle Fess's indigestion, Iamiel does appear before you.
Oh, right.
Thank you all for handling that. I will take samples of the remains for study. I am disturbed
That's
that
weird, and we didn't need
creatures-
to know it.
Yeah. You could have just done that without
I must
telling.
understand what they are.
Okay.
I am disturbed that creatures exist that are beyond my power within my own realm. However, I do suppose I owe you a favor for that.
Yeah,
I will
definitely.
assist you in reclaiming your lives and returning to the mortal world. But
Or
I told you before, what, Chirp?
No.
you'll send me
No,
to see
no, I'm
down
gonna
the god of
grab his
pillows.
beak.
Just pull him by the mustache.
Tie the mustache, just like tie the mustache around the beak to like.
Ah, Looney Tunes.
Fantasy Looney Tunes.
Fantasy Looney Tunes.
Fantasy Looney Tunes.
However, like I said before, it is beyond my domain. You must speak with another, one familiar to you, Ella, already. If you
Do you know
please.
down?
And she indicates to a portal behind her, through which you can see pristine white hallways. What do you all do?
Oh, I know where we're going now. Y'all, we're gonna go see. Well, Dazzle, you met him.
Oh, Fedor.
Super chill.
Oh, Fedor was so chill.
so chill.
Oh my god, like the chillest god ever.
The
Is that your
most chill.
thumbs up, God?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Fedor.
Not written that way, but it just happened.
Yeah, let's go see Fedor.
It do
This
be
sounds
that
great.
It do be that way.
Cool.
I'm
Right,
It's
so
the
you-
least terrifying thing we've done all day.
Is to go see the god of death. I know.
Yeah, right?
Wild.
All right.
So you enter the portal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye,
Great.
Yamiel.
Thank you.
Thank you for
I think.
Farewell. I hope you all find what you're looking for. And
Okay.
I appreciate you bringing this
Yeah.
new entity for me to study.
super welcome.
Cool. You keep that porn hidden, buddy.
Have some lactate. Bye-bye.
Wait,
Thanks for saving our
working on it.
souls.
Right.
And the
Bye.
portal closes.
I can't believe I missed the porn.
Yeah. See?
But you can see
Passing
now.
through- Passing through, you find
Chirp
yourselves.
reaches into his robe and he pulls out the book of dumb horns and he hands it to Murray. There you go,
Murray,
bud. That's
add
for
a
your own
book of-
time.
Add a book of pornography to your inventory.
From the library of all knowledge.
From the Library of Iamiel, the archdevil of
That's what we
scholarship.
grabbed.
You got a book
Hey,
of pornography.
A
Hey,
coffee
Dazzle.
table book.
A coffee table
Oh
book.
my
It's for
God.
decorating.
It's art.
It's like that episode of The Last Airbender with
Yeah.
the library, but just bullshit.
One,
Yeah.
two. Yeah.
Oh, wait, hey, Dazzle, I stole his porn.
However, you find yourself now in beautiful, clean halls, room after room, and you slowly realize this is some sort of hospital. Patients of all races, dimensions, species, all sorts and types fill a variety of treatment spaces. On one wing to your left, a bright and lively chamber of life and living, and on your right, a darker wing of decay and death, an essential duality that Fedor represents. And behind you, you hear a voice. Hey, Ella!
Ah.
And that is where we're ending for tonight.
Hey!
You mean I have to wait a whole week to find out if Fedor is wearing Heelys? Because I think he's wearing Heelys.
Oh, God.
Down the
got Healy
hospital
energy.
hallways and Healy just.
It was just Doogie Howser.
Oh, my God. Well, thank you all for joining. That was a wonderful, wonderful time. And welcome and thank you to our brand new cast member, Abria, and her wonderful character, Fess.
Thanks for letting me do a fart.
It fits right in.
It was my favorite thing in the entire session. I'm going to tell you right now. Well, how about we all go around the table and just mention who we are, where you can find us, and that.
Ooh,
Sure.
Start
Yeah,
with
we're in a
Abria.
different order than we are right now. Yeah, sure. Well, Abria, let's start with you. Where can they find you on the internet?
Sweet. Hi, I'm Abria Iyengar.
Oh.
You can
I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
Go ahead. No, please keep going.
you can catch me on social media at Quiddy, Qiddie, and I stream a lot. I'm not going to do the full one, but please, next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, catch the finale of The Unleashed, which is a masks RPG with a bunch of pre-filmed elements and chat interaction. It's a really cool game, and our finale is at 6:30. So check it on
looks
Strawberry
so
17
slick.
Plays.
So
It's so
good.
fun.
Oh, good.
So, and then I've been Xander Genre. You can find me on Twitter at Xanderific. I also stream from my own Twitch channel. And I did want to say a thank you to Dungeons and Dragons, Wizards of the Coast, sent over a Tasha's Cauldron of Everything Pop-Tarts.
Oh, my.
Complete with the material components for any spell casting that I might need. And it's good berry flavored. So thank you, Dungeons
You can
and Dragons.
cast Tasha's hideous laughter on the back. It's so cute.
Oh, yeah. It's got a little work.
Tasha City's laughter with the little feather.
Yeah.
Nice. So you can check out, and I believe Kaylee was talking about this earlier too. You can check out Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, both on D&D Beyond and the physical books.
Heck yeah.
And hi, my name is Sage Ryan. I have been Dazzled tonight. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Not Sage. I'm live on my channel on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And here on this channel, Monday, Wednesday, Friday for It's Too Early. Here in the evenings for Failed Save. Tomorrow, we've got on the same channel, Multi-Pixels. We have a lot going on. On the 11th. Oh, wait, no, are we not? No
Are we
one's
not
on
allowed
anything?
to talk about it?
Are we talking about it or not?
I don't think we're
something
talking
on
about
the
it.
11th.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing
maybe.
happens on the
Nothing.
11th.
Be cool.
Something.
Forget
Just
about
chill
it.
out. God.
Just stay indoors that
Don't worry
day.
about
Don't
it.
worry
But
about
however-
it.
Why do you
Stitchery.
keep mentioning the 11th, everyone?
I'm not even going to mention the
Relax.
11th. It's fine. On the 12th, however, you can find the Damsel's Dice and
It's
Everything
the
Nice
day
holiday
before
special.
the holiday special.
Uh-huh.
That's
That's
it.
what's significant
it.
about that day. And on
It's
the
Damsel's
12th,
Eve.
Yes, Damsel's Eve. It's the Damsel's Dice and Everything Nice holiday special here on this channel. It is the first edition of Damsels to the Pixel Circus family. You can find me as Princess Leia there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Come by.
Yeah. So what Sage said. I'm Kaylee. And you can find me on Twitter at Hop a Barbarian. You can find me in the chat as the community manager for the official Walking Dead Twitch channel. Sunday through Thursday. Yeah, that's when we're streaming. So definitely come hang out with me there. Also, December the 12th, Damsels is back for a holiday special. We have some really exciting dono goals coming along, ways for you can affect the game that will torture both me and Sage the way that y'all apparently enjoy doing. And I'm so excited for the story, and I've started working on it and to share with you guys. So I'm really, really excited about it. So please come hang out with the princesses again on the 12th because I've missed them very much.
Woohoo!
Yay! That's 6 p.m. Pacific.
I've been Murray this evening, and now I'm back to being Gina DeVivo. You can find me online at Pocket Gina, and you can catch Xander and I on Clear Skies. It's going to be our final episode of the season on Monday at 6:30 over on Q Times. And most of my streams have wrapped up for the holiday season, so go check out Puppet. Total Puppet Chaos. We have the 3-episode arc on this channel, and it was a lot of fun. And if you like podcasts, Plunders and Blunders, if you want to see me making weird voices and playing D&D some more, I play
Always.
a goblin, and he's my favorite little man. We've been doing that for about 4 years now, so we have a lot of content on there, and it's on places that all podcasts are. We release one every Monday, and there's some good people on it, so check it out.
And I'm Anthony Carboni. You can find me everywhere online at @Carboni, except for here on Twitch, where I am at Anthony Carboni. Twitch, you cowards, give it back to me. It's mine. Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, I'm here at 8 a.m. Pacific time with Sage for It's Too Early, our morning gaming and pop culture news show. I also every Friday host the We Have Concerns podcast, a comedy science podcast with Jeff Kanata. And and then I do some stuff occasionally for Star Wars on the official Star Wars channel. That's youtube.com/Star Wars or starwars.com.
A couple of channel things. We have.
What about events? Though?
Should I do mine?
No,
Should I do mine?
Okay, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I can wait for next week.
No, go ahead, Vince.
Go, Dungeon Daddy.
I have been Vince Casso, your DM for this campaign. You can find me on the tweets, Instas, and on Twitch at Vince Casso, where I stream Monday through Thursday afternoons and on Sundays with the cast of The Guild, which at the end of every month, we play D&D with the entire cast, guests, and a special guest DM. As a matter of fact, Abria did join us as DM for one of those episodes, which is fantastic. And we have more coming. We just had a game with Ivan Van Norman. That was absurd. And many more coming down the pipeline. So tune in. Okay, now channel stuff.
Hey, a huge thank you to Hero Forge for providing the lovely minis that you've seen.
Yeah, check 'em out.
This episode, and a huge thank you to Roll20 as well for partnering with us and helping make this season of Failed Save possible. You can also help make Failed Save continue to be possible by supporting us on Patreon. We have a bunch of very cool tiers. We just did a big update, which has all of the information as to what's to come. So check it out if you aren't already. We appreciate it very, very much. It helps us keep going. Follow the channel if it's your first time here. Come and join us. Come and hang out. And let's go ahead and figure out our raid call.
Oh, wasn't
boy.
it the
No.
thing? Okay.
Isn't it?
No.
I feel like it shouldn't be. I feel no. We're not.
Nothing-
we're not going
nothing
to talk
goo
about
related.
blasting goo. Nothing
No.
goo related.
Gotta blast
Nothing
that goo.
No.
Gotta roll in.
Oh.
Just
All right.
roll in as friendly people, friendly strangers.
We're raiding
and just
Code
ask
Miko.
people-
Okay.
Oh, Code Miko.
All right. Miko, if you don't know, is a V streamer, a virtual streamer, is full of chaos. Viewers be warned, but
Love
she's
a Code Miko.
absolutely phenomenal. I was on her stream last week.
I would
and we
say
had so
actually,
much fun.
Miko would be the one where we could say blasting goo and it would actually be fine.
All right.
Miko's down with that, I think.
That
Okay.
would be the
All
one.
right.
That's the one where I'm
I
like,
don't know
we
her,
could
so yeah,
probably do
go
that.
for it.
If you say so.
There's your
Down
raid
the
call,
rail.
everybody. Get wild, but then behave yourselves and show them that we're like
Yeah.
really cool and
Yeah.
super chill. Like
Play
follow
on
up with
your
me.
epitaph.
Really cool. Thank you all.
Team Goo is blasting off again.
Fuck, that's so good.
Yes.
Not always weak. No.
Oh.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good
Love
night.
you.
Goodbye. Goodbye.